I'm just afraid of being attacked. Happens to the best of us. Don't ever forget what happened to that French actor. You know what I'm talking about? Juicy Smouillet. He's a very famous French actor. Y'all never heard of Juicy Smouillet? Juicy Smouillet is an actor from France. And he became famous on a show called Empire. One night, he was in Chicago late at night and was the victim was the victim of a racist and homophobic attack. You see, Juicy Smouye is gay and he is black, not just French. Oh, it was a crazy story. Apparently, when he's walking down the street late at night, two white men came out of the shadows with MAGA hats on, beat him up, put some bleach on him, and ran off into the night.
Bye, have a great time.
International news. And everybody was furious, especially in Hollywood. It's all over everybody's Twitter feed and Instagram page. Justice for Juicy and all this shit. The whole country was up in arms. It was talking about it all the time on the news. And for some reason, African Americans, we were like oddly quiet. We were so quiet about this shit that the gay community started accusing African American community of being homophobic for not supporting him. What they didn't understand is that we were supporting him with our silence. Because we understood that this nigga was clearly lying. None of these details added up at all. He said he's walking down the street in Chicago and white dudes come up to him and say, "Hey man, aren't you that from Empire?" Does that sound like how white people talk? I know white people, they don't talk like that. They would never say that. It sounds like something that I would say. If you're racist and homophobic, you're not even gonna know who this nigga is. You can't watch Empire. Can you imagine if you was a police veteran taking this kid's police report? Okay, Mr. Smouye, please tell me what happened. All right, you're 2 a.m. You left the house at 2 a.m. It's minus 16 degrees. All right. You were walking. You were walking. All right. And where were you going? Subway. Sandwiches? That's when the men approached you? Did you see them? Do you have any? Okay, what they have on? MAGA hats. MAGA hats on in Chicago. Excuse me one second, Mr. Smouye. Frank, come here for a second. Find out where Kanye West was last night.
A hug right here.
BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to wager on all your favorite sports contests and events with first-to-market odds and lines. What's up, y'all? It's your man, Lloyd Spence. And listen, all you got to do is find your reviews and news for every league, including Major League Baseball, NFL, NBA, NHL, combat sports, esports, and even golf, all at betonline.ag. BetOnline continues to be the top online resource for all your sports information, from live in-game betting, props, and futures. So, head to BetOnline today and use your mobile device to join today and make your first sports bet. Use our promo code BELIEVE50, that's BELIEVE50, B-L-E-A-V 50, to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. It's BetOnline, it's where the game starts. Tell them the Noisemakers sent you.
Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Now, yes, I can. So you can get this groove in the back of a can. I can make it rhyme and whirl when it holds in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. It's a popcorn world. The popcorn world. Breaking down the rumors and smelling out. Speaking for the people who will slow around. Taking truth to power with a whisper and a shout. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, talking noise. Hey yeah, say it again, check. We're talking noise. Yeah, talking noise. Really don't have time to fool around. Never noise keeps us under. When truth divine, the sound that you hear is the sound of success. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, talking noise. Yeah, picking up all the sound. We're talking noise. Yeah. Talking noise. Say it again. We're talking noise. Welcome to Talkin Noise, the daily podcast that brings you up to speed and keeps you informed about real issues affecting real people. With your host, Mr. Talkin Noise himself, Lloyd Spence. His beautiful wife, Mrs. Noise, Kenyatta Spence. The ever-informed Brother Noise, Alan Brown. And yours cordially, Uncle Noise, Shake Anderson. Come on in and join us as we reveal and opine today's most pressing issues. Real truth while having real fun. Talkin Noise is in your house right now. So sit back and enjoy Talkin Noise.
surrounded. He's going to jail. At least he won't be able to run. Now we got the Trump on. Yes, in trouble.
Ain't we lucky we got 'em?
And we gon' get your kids. I was just sending a public service announcement, Mama Noise. You ain't gotta shake your head like that.
Talking about you gonna get somebody's kids?
And we gonna get his kids.
Now wait a
We
minute.
got him surrounded on every side.
Do we?
Yeah, man. The New York jail want him. The FBI want him. The Georgia jails want him. I mean,
I'll believe it
you can't escape everybody.
when I can see it.
You saying it.
Mama
You saying it in
Noise,
real time.
Mama Noise, Mama Noise.
Talk to her, cuz. Talk to her. Let her know.
His ass is going down.
Mm-hmm.
What you can't do is play with the secrets, the top secrets.
Oh, was he
Boy.
playing with the top secrets?
Yeah, he was playing with the secrets.
You can't listen. This ain't working at the college. You can't just take files home.
What?
Right.
You can't just take files home with you.
Mama Noise, listen, Mama Noise.
Mm.
This is from somebody that was a part of the government through the military.
What part of the military were you in? Just out of curiosity.
I just want to say right quick, I was in the ARM.
The ARMY. There you go.
So you cannot. We were briefed all the time. You cannot
All the time.
put yourself in the position to be a victim of foreign adversaries or people that want secrets. You can't put yourself in the position to be used by them.
Come on,
And
preacher.
the problem is we have believed that this guy, foreigners had secrets on him.
Mm-hmm.
Preacher.
And they wouldn't convict him while he was in office, or they wouldn't investigate him while he was in office because the Republicans were in charge.
Mm-hmm.
We believed the entire time that this guy's done some dealings overseas and some things has happened that he doesn't want to get out.
Right.
That's how you get in trouble, because now you have secrets that the government has access to it. And if you don't give them what they want, they will expose you. This guy has been vulnerable to that the entire time he's been in the White House. And he was always vulnerable to it. And we knew it.
Right. But there was nothing we could do about it.
Nothing can be done about it.
But once he left office on January 21st, we knew what we could do at that point.
All bets is off.
Listen, they got him surrounded now.
I mean, the fool actually had. They've had cases of Chinese spies that were at Mar-a-Lago. You got nuclear weapon secrets, top secret documents, and spies are hanging out at your house.
Come on.
Oh, you got some.
How you gonna have spies warming up egg rolls in the kitchen? Just wrong.
Oh, come on.
Nope, that's not what I said.
I'm saying that's what was going on.
No. Don't say nothing else. That's a button.
That is absolutely.
Why is that a button?
You.
God damn, that was racist.
You just said Chinese spies was at the house.
You said
They wasn't cooking egg rolls.
Well, what else they gonna eat?
No, really.
Go ahead, then. Don't give me no gun, then. Go ahead.
Listen. I deeply want to apologize. I can't stay on. I have to get off of this here podcast, but I wanted to come on and say something stupid. I can't let the people down. So I just
You leaving early?
I absolutely have to go. So I apologize. I have to go see a woman about some cat. So I'm going to go do
Nope.
that.
I don't need that. That's why he came in hot.
Why you getting it this early though? You're gonna be asleep by 8:30.
Well, I've been noticing lately. I've been falling asleep, and I haven't been getting it when I'm supposed to be. So I gotta get in there when I can get in there.
Okay, all right. Hey, listen, I'm not here to judge.
Just like when you're in school, I got a note. I'm leaving early.
Well, I'm glad I brought you in when I did. We had to make a change for the night.
Oh gosh.
Well, I brought in white guitarist. He says, "Well, we had to suspend white organist. Man, you can't just bust up in the show all willy nilly and just start playing. You can't do that." He was wrong yesterday.
One thing about white people, whenever we embrace them, they become too familiar. They feel like they love us. They'll
take over spirit
and say whatever we do or say, and that ain't the case.
No,
take some liberties.
It's not the case.
But then again, we do the same thing once we get around some of them. I mean, just look at OJ.
I got a button here.
I don't know
for the way he commented on that.
Damn.
Well, all I know is white organist was wrong yesterday. We had a long discussion about it. He has been suspended without pay for the next 3 shows.
Dang.
I told him, I said, bro, you can't do that. He said, well, I was scared I wasn't get my money. And I said, well, now you're not gonna get your money.
Oh my gosh.
He said, but what if I apologize? I said, you should apologize. But you ain't gonna get your money.
Said, what if I apologize?
So he apologized. He recognized he was feeling desperate. He said he hadn't slept in a little while because of the twins. And I said, I understand all that. And I have mercy. That's why I'm not firing you. But you suspended.
You didn't have that much mercy. You wouldn't put him off for 3 weeks.
Not 3 weeks. I said 3 days. I should have fired him. I should have fired him for that stunt he pulled. I should have fired him, but I didn't fire him. I just said,
but now you know what?
I said, go home, get you some rest, regroup.
Listen, gospel singers, pastors, leaders always take more time than they are given.
Okay, listen, I don't mind an extended song and you get to singing. You get caught up a minute. I got you. But the way he just bust up on the show yesterday was rude, and he was out of order. And he know he was. That's why he got suspended. So we'll see him on next Thursday.
They don't never be suspending pastors for taking over the time. You got 30 minutes.
They should.
That's it. Just 30.
Mama knows.
Then we unplug the microphone.
It's not the pastor's fault. It's not the gospel singer's fault.
Oh.
No.
Whose fault is it?
That's a black thing, Mama knows. You ever been to a black funeral and they say 2 minutes to give you your little spiel on the deceased?
That's true.
It's 2 minutes never work. We don't know how to shut up.
Yeah.
It ain't just the funerals. They do that. Can I just have a few more minutes? Just a few more minutes. And that few more minutes ends up being a few 15, a few 30 more minutes.
Well, I don't think that's going to be a problem with white guitars because he seems very disciplined. So, and focused. I was proud of his focus.
Listen. Are you really going to bring on a white guitarist? Don't nobody want to hear no Led Zeppelin and little.
No, it's not rock. It's not rock. It's just like a mellow. Just listen to white guitarist. Show him what you're doing. He'll show you. Just listen. Thank you, Mike. I have to change my voice for this particular section because I can't go straight black. Hello, everyone. We are so glad to see you. Speaking to you in my Joel Osteen voice, we're so wonderful to have you here. what a blessing you are to the body of Christ. And we just ask right now that you grab your church fans and your Bibles and your tithing envelopes and come on and join us for a rousing good time here in the Spirit of the Lord. We love you so much, and we thank you for joining us here today on Talkin NOIZ. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you,
Mr. Noise?
Thank you, White Guitars. Thank you, buddy.
Mr. Noise?
What?
Is what Azaria say true in the chat?
What is that? Oh, snap. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I don't know, but I will confirm it.
I mean, she said, speaking of, and I'm going, what?
Yeah, let me confirm it.
Who is Teddy Ray?
He is a young black comedian. If it's who I think it is, it's a young black comedian. He was unfortunately very heavy set and battled with his weight his entire he has battled with his weight his entire life. And
Yeah, it's true.
yes,
It's true.
it is true.
Oh my gosh.
It is true.
Big Teddy.
Wow.
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 Wow. That is literal breaking news.
Well, I will say this, and it's interesting that we're having this conversation tonight. And the title of the show is Cautions and Warnings, because one of Teddy Ray, and this is not piling on, I'm just giving you some of the facts of who he was. Teddy Ray was a young man who spent his entire life really battling his weight, and I think he was battling even more than that. I feel like he was battling depression and just a whole lot of things. He was a heavy drug user, primarily marijuana. And admittedly, I'm not breaking news here. I'm not breaking any news. And just really, he had vices. He had vices for whatever reasons those vices existed. But I will say this also about him, and I think you will hear this from most people. One of the most talented young comedians that has been on the face of earth. And had he been able to overcome some of those demons, I think he would have crossed into a popularity.
Oh yeah,
that was really, really strong and amazing. But just an incredibly talented comedian, young comedian. And tonight is tough. It's going to be tough for a lot of comedians out there, especially from the all deaf community, because he was a big part of that he was a big part of that
that community,
that family, the all deaf family.
You're like you're stuck. You're like you can't get your words out.
Well, it is shocking. It is shocking. It is shocking. I was actually reading something at the time I was trying to finish my thought, so I probably shouldn't have done that.
I'm always amazed, and this ain't no slap on him. I'm just talking in general. I swear. You see a really heavy set person puffing on a cigarette, drinking heavily.
Yeah.
You're thinking, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
The heart can only take so much. Come on now, let's just be fair to it.
Yeah.
And here you restricting your arteries by puff pass.
No, I just thought that Teddy was battling something on a personal level, and that's why he did it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about in general now. I ain't talking about Teddy in particular. I don't know his situation. I'm talking about in general. Why?
I agree with your overall statement, but I also it's a tough situation. But
I believe it's like pain that you can't take a pill for. It's the puffing of the cigarettes. It's a pain there that the nicotine sedates, alcohol, and sometimes food. It's like we've mentioned several times on here, comfort food. There's a reason why they say that. Is like, in other words, when I'm eating, and then it doesn't seem like it's so bad. That's the one thing I can control, is I get to eat whatever I want, which we don't want. You shouldn't eat just whatever you want per se. You should have some boundaries, or but at the same time, there is some pain. There is some challenges that some people go through, that the only out they have is eating, smoking, drinking, or whatever their vice is, and that is what it is that comforts them, if you will, for lack of better words, comforts them, as they go through this thing called life.
Yeah. Young man, 32 years old. Young man, like just getting started.
He reminds me of like Robin Harris.
Yeah,
a young Robin Harris.
Yeah, he was funny. He was hilariously funny. Just a natural comedian. So we know you got to get out of here, cuz appreciate. Oh, and now he's gone. So but yeah, sad, very sad, very, 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 very sad. Here comes our other brother, Al B, coming through the door.
Oh, Bartholomew.
Good to Bartholomew. Okay.
Barber.
He looks good.
Uh-oh.
Well, he had to get first day of school ready.
I ain't been on the show at all this week.
No,
I don't think so, cuz. I mean,
not near.
I don't think so.
Yes, I was. I was on the show Tuesday because I was like, yeah, we go to work tomorrow.
I think you were. Monday or Tuesday. Yeah.
Since the weekend.
Yeah.
Seemed like so long ago.
But either way, it's a sign I've been gone too long.
You've been gone too long for sure. We just broke the news, heartbreaking news that comedian Teddy Ray has passed.
Big Teddy.
Yeah, Big Teddy.
What was it?
All Deaf.
All Deaf.
Yeah. I think most people know him from All Deaf.
Yeah.
And the battles he had with Doughboy on All Deaf, and just being around All Deaf, the experience. And I was trying to explain to the people, Teddy had a lot of vices. He's admittedly smoked a lot of weed, and he was a big boy, and he smoked a lot of weed. So, very sad moment. Only 32 years old. I'm biting my nails all of a sudden. But
okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Here comes Kyrie in the building.
Now, I don't know if you heard, they declared Ann Hesh legally dead.
I did. That knew some of that started breaking last night, that they were going to do it, and I think they had called the family in for last, moments with her or whatever. But yeah, they this morning it went official. That she and the irony of all of this is that it's all the same. We titled this Black Friday Cautions and Warnings because there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the news right now. These are warning signs to all of us. You can learn lessons from other people's situations.
Right.
And like with Teddy's situation, he used a lot of his vices to kind of deal with life. And, he had lost a lot of the weight. And then right in the middle of the pandemic, when he couldn't go out and he couldn't do some of the stuff he wanted to do, I think he put all that weight back on and increased his smoking. And it was just rough, man. So, not knocking Teddy Ray, because I'm a big fan of his, and I love the young kid. I always thought that he was just supremely talented and very, 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 very funny.
It was effortless. His stuff was effortless. You just like, wow, I didn't think of that.
Yep. Yeah. For those of you who are wondering, if you listen to TikTok, he had his voice was the one that would say, "You out here in these streets, double cheeked out on a Thursday afternoon." That was Teddy Ray's voice.
Oh, I didn't know what Chad was talking about double cheeked.
Double cheeked out on a Thursday afternoon. That was one of his hella cakes. That was all Teddy Ray. So
okay.
Yeah, tough situation right there, man. Both those situations are tough. Ann Hesh's situation, again, someone who was dealing with battling her own demons. They said that her alcohol levels and cocaine levels were extremely high when she crashed into a house. And the house and the car thing caught on fire, and she just wasn't in a good situation. Yeah, so
it all of a sudden makes sense. If it hadn't made sense before, why they tell you not to operate heavy machinery if you've had anything to drink, anything to impair your your ability to be able to operate a motor vehicle. You need to call Uber. You need to get somebody to come get you. You need to what was it? Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
Designated driver.
Yeah, because man, I mean,
but there are some reports that are saying that Ann was really struggling, and maybe I don't want to
put that narrative out there,
hurt somebody's name, but at the same time, she may have been. They said she was never the same after her breakup with Ellen DeGeneres, and a lot of people say she may have been suicide. Just been the demons kind of catching up to her, and I mean, you could almost make a case for that if somebody is full of cocaine and alcohol.
I didn't know they had broke up.
Yeah, Ellen is married to a whole different person. She's Portia.
Portia
they've
been split up since like 2009.
Whoa. Okay. To me, okay.
When after all that trouble,
after all the stuff on Ellen's job.
No, it was way before.
Oh no, it was way before then. Yeah. They broke up a long time ago. So anyway, I don't know the depth of the circumstances, and I don't want to assume too much. Yeah. As many people are doing today, they are definitely making their assumptions on Ann Hesh. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Ellen and Portia's been married since 2008. So her and Ann Hesh been broke up since before then.
Okay. So there you go.
Okay.
Tough situation. Our thoughts and prayers are definitely with her and the family, and that's not, that's a challenge, man. So, Kyrie, you okay over there? You got your libations. I saw your guy with his bottle in your holders photo, so I'm assuming that means this is about to be a good night.
Oh yeah, I did change it earlier. I forgot. I did forget to change that. Damn.
Cuz was here a minute ago. Y'all both just missed him. He said he had an ass appointment, and
the midnight ride on the road out.
Yeah, he said he had an ass appointment, and he couldn't miss that under any circumstances, which I understand.
I'm sure he didn't hurt. He ain't heard the way
his checked on or getting a piece.
Yeah, he didn't hear it the way he said it. Probably.
What was your question, Al?
Getting his checked on or getting a piece?
A piece.
Could be both.
Or going to buy him my ass.
She might be checking, and he can get a piece all at the same time. I don't know what they do in that room. All I know is he said he was meeting somebody for some cat.
No, he didn't say somebody.
He didn't say cat, Mama Noise.
He didn't say somebody.
Knowing him, he listened
to his wife. I apologize.
He listened to
Kirk Franklin somebody
in the middle of the room. That's probably all he's doing.
Oh, I'm sure he listened to Kirk Franklin. He likes Kirk Franklin.
Nope.
Or some quartet music. How you guys feeling, man? Y'all doing all right?
Oh man, I'm glad it's Friday. So glad.
Yeah, yeah. We actually started the show talking about how they finally got it. Orange Head's ass. They got him, and they got him surrounded.
I'm not gonna believe it, Ty.
See?
I'm believing it.
That's
I
what
am
I
believing
said.
it.
To his orange ass is in handcuffs behind bars. I don't believe shit.
I'm in the boat with Mama Noise and Ron.
That's fine. I will steer this canoe by myself, but I believe it.
Until he is standing before a federal judge, not appointed by him.
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
It's kind of hard to lose when you stack the deck. I'm telling you.
Listen,
the good thing about it, he didn't carry those 27 boxes himself, so some people are going down with him.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be Nino Brown. This is it was you and it was him and all of us are going down up in here.
I don't care how many they got to take down. Take them all down.
As long as they take your tail.
Somebody gonna take the rap. Somebody gonna take the rap for him. I'm telling you. Somebody else is gonna take the rap. He ain't going.
Well, I need him to go.
You know what? That's a good point. I was watching this show the other day, and that's exactly what happened. It was it was about some royalty or whatever, and the prince was responsible for the murder, but his servant was like, I'll take all the responsibility. I'll say I did it, and I'll fall on the sword just so that you can be exonerated of the charges. And then the prince was like, appreciate it, and just moved on. Like, ain't no, don't do it. No, I'll tell him the truth.
But see, y'all forget that's just one part. The NYC got a whole nother thing going. The Georgia courts got a whole nother thing going. It's 4 or 5. The January 6th is a whole nother. You can't escape everybody.
He paid. I'm telling you, 4-leaf clover, rabbit foot. This fool has got it all because he can't get away with shit.
I think he's going down. The
day they walk him into the jail cell is the day I'm gonna believe it.
I feel you. I feel it. Listen, I do understand the trepidation.
There has been influx of vehicles, and I don't have any problem saying redneck mobiles riding the city streets of Louisville with their Trump 2024 signs.
If it all goes well, it might be it actually might be his number in the cell. If things go well.
That'd be great. 2024. Prisoner 2024. Come down the hall, please.
But dude, if he does get convicted, it's gonna be ugly because these people, first of all, people ain't gonna believe it. There are 74 million people that ain't gonna believe it.
The ones that voted for him?
They're gonna say it's a conspiracy.
That was obvious. Now, why would you do that?
He was set up.
Oh, they already, according to our co-host, they're already putting that spin out there that it's a setup.
Oh yeah. Listen. They already got the spin machine working on full cycle right now. So, but I think this was unavoidable.
One reason why they got the spin thing out there is because, they like this could be an Epstein situation where he got names and he got the receipts.
Well, he does have names in the receipts, but that don't change the fact that you did the crime.
Well, I'm not saying he didn't do the crime. I'm just saying that he some stuff better come up.
Listen, I don't really care who goes down with him. As long as he goes down, he can take whoever he want to go with him.
Okay.
And he probably will.
I'm optimistic because some of those documents, some of those files were classified not to be viewed outside of a secure location.
Right.
So, that's extremely high.
Yep.
He gonna say can't just take stuff all willy-nilly.
He gonna say his son did it. Either his son or daughter.
I took it home so I could study.
Yeah, this ain't This ain't math class. You don't just get to take stuff home because you didn't understand it. You know, to study in a quiet space. No,
They should treat Trump and his aides and his advisors just like they did the gang. They just said they were all gang related.
Get out the ass.
Subpoenaed them all and filed charges against them all.
There you go. I like it. I like that plan
like
now.
A cartel or whatever they call it.
Get them on RICO charges.
RICO.
Wow.
I like it. I like the plan. I like the guy who came up with the plan. But now listen.
Does it mean they get the Republican that's currently in office too as part of the RICO charges?
What
some of them gonna have something to do with it. Turkey Neck might be in his shaking his boots.
Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful if he could go down with him?
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be just the joy that I would feel in my heart if they all went down together. Him, Rand Paul, all of them. Take them all with you.
Cameron.
Daniel Cameron, all of them. Take them with you.
Well, that'd be a good constellation.
That'd be a great day. I'd have to barbecue at that point. Like, this is like a festive holiday. Let's make this a federal holiday.
Oh my gosh.
You know how bad it's gonna get if a bunch of them story how about they're retiring from Senate.
Then they probably
understand how bad. You understand how bad it is.
Yeah, they all connected to it at that point. I don't know if he's gonna go alone though. There may be some other people that have committed some recent crimes that would be going down with him, like this guy.
You haven't lost your mind. Don't touch me ever in your life. You touched me first, and then you got in my face. Don't ever invade my personal space.
Get out of my face!
No, I'm not.
You fucking faggot!
I'm here.
You fucking
I'm here.
fucking jabbing me, more jabbing ass bitch!
You're touching me again.
You're fucking
touching me again.
The fuck out of my face,
touching me
bitch!
again.
It's all on camera,
It surely is.
You touched me.
But you in my personal space. You're in my personal space. You're in my personal space. Stay out of my personal space. She's touching me. She's touching me. And I'm telling you, don't put she can't put her hands on me.
No, she didn't.
Hey!
He said she got in my space and then she.
Everybody, back off from me! This bitch
gonna fight that woman, man. No, watch out, man. You ain't gonna fight that woman, bro. You're not gonna fight that woman.
You got the wrong person.
Don't fight that woman, bro.
You got the wrong person. You speaking for my head.
I don't know. You ain't gonna fight that woman.
Hey, relax.
I fight whoever.
Take a deep breath.
Put your hands on me. Whoever.
Oh, don't do it, son. Don't do it. You done already do it before.
Knock me out. Knock me out. Knock me out.
It's okay.
Knock me out. You saw what she did.
It's okay.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Too much.
There's so much to unpack with that.
First of all, with Spirit Airlines.
Right. Let's start with the fact that was Spirit Airlines, and that was pretty much par for the course. They just called that.
Whoa! Time out. How you gonna assign that to Spirit, man? Them people
that
are
was
in
Spirit.
but that didn't have nothing to do with Spirit. Those was two passengers in the concourse.
Where were they at? What airline were they standing in front of?
It does not make any difference.
Come on now. Spirit has a habit. So it's just coincidence.
Okay. So you saying because people fly Spirit, they trash?
No, I'm saying that Spirit fights tend to happen around Spirit's atmosphere.
So you're saying the people that choose Spirit, is that what you said?
He worked for Spirit. He worked for them.
Oh, he was in no
yes.
way. With a ball cap on?
Yes, he worked for Spirit, and in
that
fact,
came on the telling. So let me see it again. How long?
And he's been suspended from
my
Spirit.
internet. They kicked me out. So
this was funny. He's
yeah, he's got
to do the walkie-talkie.
Don't ever invade my personal space.
He's got the Spirit landed.
I'm here. You're touching me
He's walking toward her.
It's all on camera.
Well, we're picking it up at this point. I don't know how it got to this point.
You're in my personal space. Stay out of my personal space. She's touching me. She's touching me. And I'm telling you, don't put, she can't put her hands on me. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, stop it! Hey, hey!
Don't you ever put your hands on me. No, get everybody back off from me. This bitch
You're not gonna fight that woman, man. No, watch out, man. You ain't gonna fight that woman, bro. You're not gonna fight that woman.
You got the wrong person.
Don't fight that woman, bro.
You got the wrong person. You reaching for my hand.
Hey, relax, relax.
Who's a relaxed guy?
Relax.
I fight whoever. I fight whoever.
Take a deep breath.
Put your hands on me.
I fight whoever.
Put your hand.
I fight whoever. I fight whoever.
Knock your bitch ass out.
Relax.
Knock your bitch ass out.
Relax.
Please, let's finish
It's
watching.
okay. It's
Knock me out.
okay.
You saw what she did.
It's all right.
That was it.
Okay, because I was hoping he got his comeuppance.
Okay, this is my problem.
Talk to me.
My problem is nobody stepped to the woman to let her know that she was out of line. They all ran over there once it escalated to the point where the man snapped like that. Why weren't they over there? Where's all the staff members that came rolling up, on the scene? Why didn't they step in front of her and say, ma'am, whatever. Instead, and then she tagged the lick in like, now that I got this dude in front of me, she called him the N-word, reached around and tagged him, and then like what? And then when the man goes off, it wants to start running for it and stuff. And I'm going, how much did you antagonize this situation?
I feel you on the antagonization. I'll start you on that. I'll start you out on that part. However, bruh, come on. He had plenty of chances to walk away. Plenty.
He was moving toward her, talking about her invading his personal space.
Right. At that point in the video.
I don't know what happened before that, but from what
Right.
we saw, he continuously moved toward her. So he apparently has no skills in de-escalation.
Oh, yeah, he
Because
absolutely.
had he
I don't
backed
understand.
away, it
Yeah.
would have never gotten there. But
Yeah,
she was
he didn't have to do any of that.
So,
He didn't have to do any of that. He could have walked away a long time ago and just said, you know what? I ma'am, whatever your problem is, please take that up with such and such. Call security, have them come get her, and then just move on. You ain't got to do all that. That was a lot, bro.
I mean, because in the midst of a hot girl summer, all you have to do is threaten to get them banned from flying.
That's it.
And that'll de-escalate.
I agree.
When you tell them they will be put on the no-fly list, you about to ruin the entire hot girl summer.
You ain't got to tell her you're going to put her ass on Delta. And
based on the way she was dressed, she was clearly all in on hot girl summer because she had on them hoochie mama pants. So she was ready for whatever.
Hoochie mama.
But I can't say this, though. I do agree with everything y'all said, but his technique after he got smacked, the two-hand push the guy back and still make that tackle.
Yeah, that was nice. I give him credit for that.
Oh, yeah, he played some defensive line.
He played defensive line because boy, that was a good. That was some good.
Yeah, that spin around was nice. That spin around was nice. I was like, whoa, brother, you know how to get around the end, don't you?
Man, so I was like,
that was nice.
Now, Chad in the chat said when you got to pay that $70 for your checked bag, you get a little temperament.
Is that what it is? Was it the $70?
Hey, Chad ain't lying because they give you that little cheap ticket, but they get your ass for everything else.
Listen, I'm agree with Sean. The dude that walked up says you ain't gonna hit no woman. I feel he sounded like he was about that life, but I don't think he really was. Because when old boy jumped in his face, was like, I don't care.
He was
really not. Yeah, because if you really about that life, you just there ain't really no conversation. You just go ahead and do what you need to do, or you could have restrained him a long time ago.
They didn't restrain him until the chick smacked him,
right?
and they saw how quick his ass got to her because the dude that was in front of him, he moved him through. He just
I know he didn't have no.
He didn't have a
was
chance.
useless.
Yeah,
That was like somebody trying to run through the defensive line.
Oh, he ran through that offensive line.
He like, I got him, coach. I got him. It got her tail. Everybody hitting the ground.
Who are you calling the simp though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who you calling
the woman?
The dude that hit the woman. Okay.
Oh yeah, he was wrong for hitting.
Yeah, he was a simp.
Did he hit her?
Yeah, he hit in the back of the head.
Oh, yeah.
He popped in the back of the head.
Okay.
Yeah.
But see,
she was trying to run too, and she stumbled and he hit her in the back of the head.
I struggle because on one vein, I'm like, absolutely, a man should never put his hands on a woman. Right. However, there are some women that will do the entire most, and they'll go so far as hitting another man. I mean, hitting the man. Like in other words, I bet you won't. And and that's just wrong. That's wrong as well.
And see, she swung on dudes plenty of times because she was way too comfortable doing it.
She thought she could get away with it. Oh no, he's calling the guy for jumping in a simp.
Oh well, I disagree wholeheartedly.
She called him the N-word. Then she reached around him, and I said, "See that there? You know." I
also disagree with Ron. I don't think she's accustomed to it because she didn't do anything until somebody intervened and was standing
showed up.
Them. Like, okay, he can't get me.
Yeah, so she threw that lick in. That's what I'm saying. She threw that lick in.
But there was no. But if that's the case, then Al, then what was the point of her hitting him? If she wasn't accustomed to it, she only did it. She only waited to hit him until she thought
because she didn't think there would be any retaliation. She thought that she was going to be saved by the person that was standing between them.
Well, she played that card completely wrong. That's like playing the Ace of Spades too early in the spades game.
Alan,
I don't understand, Tim. How do you call a guy that intervened to stop that a simp?
Yeah, I don't get that either.
But now, on the other hand is why is there always somebody that works somewhere that acts like their job is personally at their house? If she want to run over there trying to get whatever she trying to get, let her roll up there and get whatever smoke she gonna get. You up there standing in front of her talking about you in my personal space and all that other type of stuff.
But here's the problem with the video, Mama Noise. Okay. We pick it up at the height of the escalation. We don't know how any of this got started. We don't know.
You earlier mentioning that he was suspended.
Yes, he was suspended.
So tell us what else you know.
Okay, so based on where we are in the event as of now, it says that where is it at? Spirit Airlines responded and said, "We are aware of the altercation. Our vendor, and by the way, this is a shout out to Dallas because this is a DFW, has suspended the agent. Spirit Airlines does not tolerate violence of any kind, and we are working with local law enforcement to investigate this matter."
Yeah, so
one man landed a punch in the back of the woman's head. Other men in prison. Blah 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 blah. They have not. I don't know if anybody. Let me see. Let me check another source. Because I got another source that typically digs these stories out better than that.
Odds are he'll get termed. I mean, the suspension is just formality.
But are we at the place now that folks is so we so short?
Go to jail, Ron.
I mean, he's still gonna get termed regardless if he goes to jail or not.
I doubt if he'll go to jail because she assaulted him first.
Right.
But are we so short-staffed that folks, all you get is a suspension and they invite people back to work? Because remember, during the pandemic, they fired a manager at Chipotle, and now I just read an article a couple of weeks ago that they hired that same manager back, that they fired.
The thing is that people are going off just about anything now. Everybody's on edge. Everybody's going off. People are just escalating stuff over and over again. And then people in customer service, they take a lot of shit from a lot of people.
Facts.
I mean, it's a very difficult job for people that's got to deal with the public, and you got to take all these people different attitudes. Everybody's pissed. Everybody's mad.
It is a Kyrie, but you know what? There is the
It's hard
art
to tell in
form.
Texas.
Customer service is becoming the lost art form. When I went back to the restaurant, I said, "Oh, okay." I ordered a burrito, and there was no guacamole in it. This dude rolled around and said, "What you want me to give you a cup and put it on the side?" I said,
Yeah,
"No, I would like for you to make me another one with it on the inside."
Did you want to smack him?
I didn't. I said I'm not gonna take the bait, but it was the way he did it. It was what you didn't get it in there. It ain't in there. No, it ain't in there. If you didn't make it, then it ain't in there. Huh?
Sound like you want to smack him.
I don't understand. Where is Amanda? Amanda would have said, "Yes, ma'am. Let me go ahead and make that for you. I got to get the it ain't in there." Well, what you want me to do? What I want you to do is your job.
Well, I think the Jesus Chicken needs to do classes on customer service to all these different places.
Jesus needs to do customer service classes.
No, Jesus Chicken franchise needs to start doing.
Yes. How may I
Why
serve
can't it
you?
all be like Chick-fil-A? That's the real question.
How may I serve
They
you?
won't say
You
the
are
name. We
correct.
don't get no money from them, man. That's why we call it Jesus Chicken.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jesus Chicken. I apologize. You're right.
Jesus.
How may I serve you? You are absolutely correct.
Right now, Al, based on what I've discovered, there's no other than the suspension, and they said they're working with local law enforcement to figure out where to take it from here. But the employee is continuously stating that she put her hands on him first, plus she called him a racial slur and a homophobic slur. And that's why he did.
He did call him gay.
Oh, that's on tape.
Right.
What was the racial slur?
Oh, she called him the N-word.
Called him a nigga.
But she was one.
I'm not so sure.
I don't think she was black.
I think she was of a Latin persuasion.
I was gonna say, if anything, she may have been Hispanic.
I think she was true Redbone.
No, she wasn't Redbone.
Yeah, I think so.
Which Redbone? You say true Redbone?
Not Mama Noise Redbone, real Redbone.
No, she.
What the real Bartholomew? Gone for a while. Now you want to get all Savage Al.
I'm just saying, you know.
Guess who's back?
Clarify the Redbone. We got clarified again.
Savage Al. Tell a friend.
I don't know what y'all be doing.
Excuse me.
Well, that was one of the warnings that's out there today, but not the only one. It's been a kind of a weird, dare I say, criminally minded day.
Criminally minded.
Yeah, folk been kind of doing the most today, even on live TV.
So it's like, you're hogging. Look at that. He's hogging soy sauce and then the sugar.
Pay no attention to the vocals. Just watch Jenna Bush.
A little bit of vinegar, some tang.
She got a hand on his shoulder.
This kind of sticky syrup.
He's like, okay.
For TV, we're gonna keep on going.
He tried to hold her hand up. Hey, get your
We're gonna pour it on the chicken. This is our salt and pepper. We're gonna wait for that though. We're going to season
Like, back up.
Jenna Bush is acting like a freak.
Look how she looking though. Like she's looking at him like he a whole meal or something.
She said, "This is what we do to the chicken."
He's like, "Hey, boo."
But they gonna say something about him hitting that boob first, though.
He hit it, but he was like he accidentally brushed up on it. But he's like, back up.
And that's her co-host.
Well, I think he's the weekend kind of correspondent to her and Hoda's show. But every time I've seen him, I always thought he was he didn't play that team.
Exactly. So that's why he like, okay, because if you notice the body language, old boy touched him on the arm first and was like on the shoulder first. Then it was like, okay, he didn't trip off of that. He didn't flinch for that. But old girl, he like, okay, I'm gonna need you
like give me
all the way up here because you just ain't giving me no space.
Well, they tearing her up on social media. They saying, ain't that is sexual harassment. and you need to calm all the way down. And I was
like, I'm a bush, and I'm talking about putting this syrup or whatever on this here chicken.
Well,
come here, Mandingo. Let me pluck your feather.
I mean, listen, he was doing the most. And then she had that devilish grin. Yeah, I did it.
Listen. Who among us have not
tasted there you go.
forbidden love and gotten distracted? Maybe she feel like she could turn him into a winner.
She thought she was off camera. She totally forget.
She was all up in his face. He was like, back up. Give me some space. Lord. Jesus.
She thought she could buy one. She thinking she can buy her one.
I'm just listen. Sometimes when you got too much money, you just kind of feel like you should have some liberties.
Yeah.
What happened when you got options? When you got them options.
See, and I blame the Kardashians for all of that.
Okay, here you go. Dig a little deeper, dig a little deeper.
I got the music still somewhere.
No, that's all right. I'm already
okay.
I'm ready. I'm already ready already.
He found it already.
All right, go ahead. What'd you find?
Justin Sylvester took to Instagram. This is from page 6 to clarify the viral moment where he seemingly pushed Jenna Bush Hager away on Wednesday's episode of Today's Show. People thought that she was invading my space, and that actually was not the truth, the TV personality said while getting a facial Friday. What we were doing was we were both flirting. Well, I was flirting with the chef because he was so cute, and I was pushing her out of the way so I could have a one-on-one moment with the chef.
What?
Sylvester went on to praise Bush by saying, that girl is one of the nicest, most welcoming people that I've ever met.
I told you, he wasn't trying to, he grinning, leaning towards him, not towards her.
Maybe Jenna was trying to nudge him toward the chef, trying to be like a wingman and hook them up. And he's like, whoa, chill out, cool off.
He did get a little closer there. Okay.
And then she's like trying to get him a little bit closer. He's like, okay, back up.
He's like, I got it. Okay, so now I see. Okay, maybe that's what it was.
I can almost follow that one.
I'm gonna stall out on that.
Well, Mr. Sylvester said he was flirting with the chef.
She got a little too close. She was fucking up the game. She was messing the game up. She's a
horrible wingman. I got it. I don't need you. I don't need a wingman here.
She's a horrible wingman. She's a horrible wingman.
With a name like Sylvester, it might speak a little bit.
What is it with them damn bushes? You saw how George was with Michelle Obama.
They're handsy, man.
Listen.
Well, that's Michelle Obama.
They're handsy.
He like, now, you know.
The bushes are handsy. You got to watch them.
That's Michelle Obama.
They're handsy.
I mean, listen.
Barack, where's that black queen of yours?
I mean, the black queen is, blessed up top and blessed out back.
Y'all missed the video. Did y'all see the viral video where Barack leaned in on George Jr.? He said, George, don't make me bust your ass right here in the church. Don't play with me. I've got those hands. Y'all might have missed that video. I saw it. I remember seeing it.
I think everybody saw
your entire ass.
Yeah, I don't think nobody missed that video. I think everybody saw that video.
Listen, I was wondering, it was at somebody's coronation, not coronation. It was at somebody's.
Is it a funeral?
No, is that where it was? Where George was right beside Michelle?
Yes, it's at the funeral.
I was like, why does he keep leaning in?
Because he love him, so he loving some Michelle.
What is his, wanting a hug, a full hug? Now listen,
he walking in, that nigga sound like Hotep when he see Michelle. What's going on, Queen? Like, you know what? Don't.
No.
He don't speak to nobody. He don't speak to nobody in the club. He walks straight to Michelle.
I'm just see.
He sound like the Hotep brothers. I'm telling you.
Didn't nobody tell George that even like at church, you don't give the full body hug. You trying to get. getting both tatas on your chest to give a full hug and your arms all the way around the person. You get the side hug, bro.
She enjoyed.
I got the audio of Laura when they got back in the limo later too.
No, you don't.
I do. I got it. I won't play it right now. I just kind of quote it.
Right.
I remember when it went down.
Of course you will.
Oh, so you like the big booties now, huh?
What?
That's what you like? That's what you like, Georgie? You know, I can still take half.
But
I can still take half your shit.
But you ain't gonna have that ass Michelle got. You can have half.
Yeah, that's cornbread and grits.
I get it, man. I get it. Listen.
Sometimes you gotta take one for the team, man. Sometimes you just gotta take one for the team.
He felt overwhelmed. What it is he feels overwhelmed. And I also have the audio of when Bill Clinton and Hillary showed up and wanted to sit on the same row.
And she was probably like, if you will, I'm gonna gut you like a
I just recreate the quote. I can't play the video, but
you ain't gotta do the quote. All you gotta do is play the hell no.
Sit your ass down. We ain't sitting on that row with them. Who you think I am? We done been through this shit before.
Right. Listen. You know what? Sometimes when I see George Bush and how he be acting, I be thinking at Mr. Candy vibes. Django Unchained.
Wow. That's
Mama Noise.
God damn, that was racist.
Sean said he be giving Michelle candy. Like, did you want some candy, little girl?
You trying to lure into the limo?
And Sean, I know you watching this from afar, but you still get the button too.
What button is he getting?
For backing up Mama Noise racist comment, he get the button too. Just because he backed up Mama Noise with the candy.
Listen,
anybody can get it, Ron. Anybody can get it.
What's his name, Mr. Candy?
Candyland, yeah.
Candyland.
Candyland.
At Candyland. I'm just saying.
This is Candyland.
Listen, Candyland was trying to dip over in the brown sugar. That's all I'm saying.
But I understand though. I do understand. Listen, Michelle is a problem. And sometimes you ain't seen nothing like that before. Like all the first ladies prior to her didn't look like that. They weren't curvy and like that. The closest they had to Michelle was Jackie Onassis.
Jackie Onassis wasn't.
Jackie didn't look like that.
She wasn't bootylicious, baby.
She was cute, but she didn't look like that though.
No.
She wasn't in shape and thick and
matter of fact,
you didn't hear what you said, did you?
What I say?
There's not been any of them like Michelle, and only one was closer was one. And he said, "Well, she was cute." It's basically implying the rest of them was just.
I mean, well, Ron, I asked you and Al, is there one other than Michelle that you've been like, oh my God, if I could just get her alone?
Nah, probably Marilyn Monroe.
What?
She wasn't first lady. See, Ron, I see what you tried to do, Ron, but you can't wait. Talk about side chicks.
That don't count.
What is Lapeef Sunday? What is that? Tim? What you advertising? You gotta tell us what that is. Nah, man, it's Michelle. She's a problem.
Whole nother world for people, boy. They couldn't. Them 74 million people could not believe that you can have a woman like that as a first lady.
She was a big part of the vote. Now I ain't gonna lie to you.
Classy.
They was like, wait, hold on. We get to see that for the next 4 years? Yes.
Only time I ever wanted to be a Secret Service officer was Michelle became in the office. They want that job any other time.
Wow, that's disrespectful. That is disrespectful right there. What up now? All right.
You gotta ask yourself: are you gonna take a bullet for Michelle? Or you gonna take a bullet for Obama?
I don't want to take a bullet for either one, but
if you had to choose, who you take that bullet for?
Well, Jay always said we got to protect our black women, so I'm going with Michelle.
Okay. Oh, Tim got a show called The Peef Sundays. Okay.
Well, you can't just throw it out there and not tell us as you throw it out there. I mean, you kind of got to put a little back up with it.
And Bruce said all the other first ladies were motherly looking. That wasn't what I was gonna go with. That was a nice way of you saying they were old.
Well, you saying homely, motherly looking?
They were very homely.
Domestic.
Oh.
Michelle was exotic.
You saw Michelle, he was like, oh my.
Well,
young, vibrant.
Because, what was the last wife? Ivanka?
Oh, no, that don't count.
She looked more like a crackhead than anything.
Well, she was an exotic dancer.
That is true.
That's true. I can't say exotic. I have to come up with a better word.
And she was Russian. Or somewhere around her.
What was his first wife? Well, not his first, but the one that just passed away. What was her name? Ivana?
Yeah, she was like Czech Republican or something like that.
I'm trying to figure out what her name was.
Melania?
Okay, then that's what I'm talking about. Melania, that's the new one. She was the stripper, porn star.
Right.
Ivanka was the older one, the business woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, Lord. Hey, Al. This is actually really good now.
What is that, sir?
The punch.
Punch.
Is that what you're sipping on tonight?
Bourbon punch?
Yeah, I made a batch a couple weeks ago.
Okay. Okay. You look happy, Ron. That explains your happiness.
Yeah, after this week, I needed something to brighten up the week.
I got some of that in the kitchen. Harito.
Is that some Jolly Toes?
Some who?
Hold on. See,
why you got to do that?
God damn, that was racist. That was racist.
Jarrito, that's what we're doing tonight.
Jarrito.
You didn't even try. You didn't even try.
Jarritos.
They're good.
It's Jarritos, and they're delicious.
I've not had the lime one yet. I've had the other ones. I haven't had the lime.
What do they got? The lime. Mandarin, lime, fruit punch.
I've had the fruit punch. I've had the mandarin. I haven't had the lime though.
The mango and the pineapple.
Pineapple, yeah. Then they got the coconut water or whatever, whatever.
No, I'm not. I'm out on the coconut.
I'm out on coconut.
Whatever that drink is, they sell in a pitcher.
Yeah,
they keep the coconut. I'm good with that.
I love coconut water.
Nothing better than side of the road tacos on a Friday.
Street taco. Well, they don't have no food trucks here, and
man, they probably do have a food truck there.
I heard they have. They probably have them once a month.
What you need a food truck for? You got a whole food house. The lady down the street that she sell food at a house. She the grocery store. I mean,
listen, Miss Velma is inaugurate Trick Lloyd again.
No, she got me once. I'm good on that.
Lloyd talking about let me go right there to get one item. I said,
I tried to go support black people, and Miss Velma got me.
See, what you looking for, baby? See, that right there should have told you. No, I think I'm good. Lloyd went on in there.
Make you want to buy something when they call you baby.
Why are you apologizing to the Hispanic community? Because Mama's
because I said Jarrito. Listen here.
What street you on, Lloyd? Well, don't give me your exact location. Just give me what street.
Put it in the private chat.
Yeah, put it in private chat.
You're not gonna find her name in here.
No. I what's the name? I got food trucks in Pine Bluff. I'm gonna find one.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Oh, they got something to drive in from somewhere else. Hallelujah.
Probably one down the street by the chicken joint.
There's a barbecue one not too far from here.
I heard down the street at the park by the water that they be having food trucks there, but I think it's once a month. It ain't no once a week, you know. But yeah, I told Lloyd, Al, don't do it. He went in there and then he said, oh, I was looking for some tomato sauce. We got some tomato sauce, baby. It's over here. I'm like, Lloyd, you know it wasn't a tomato sauce.
I had to blow the dust off that tomato sauce.
Miss Pearly about to take Lloyd home with that tomato sauce.
And then when I got to the counter to pay for it, I said, well, how much is it? And that and tomatoes. Some diced tomatoes in a can. She said it was $1.98. I said, Miss Pearly, come on. This is a 75-cent can. $1.98. You got 300-400% markup. What we doing right now?
Inflation, man. Inflation in the black neighborhood, bro.
But it was probably 13 cents when she bought it.
Right.
At the Piggly Wiggly.
Come on.
And then you bought it over here around the corner. And then they slapped what they call it, a COVID fee.
Miss
Lord,
Pearly
can't bless what you're doing right now.
Miss Pearly got paid rent like everybody else got paid rent.
I feel her on the strain. I feel her. But don't take advantage of the black people. These are college kids. Right by the college campus.
They figure y'all got it. Y'all here.
College kids got that they got all that federal money coming in. They can pay $1.39.
See, I knew he's gonna say they got some grants.
They got grants.
What was that? We used to get every deferment checks. They got
the deferment. See, there you go. Miss Pearly know what she's doing.
I got a state grant and a Pell grant. I was very grateful.
I mean, you're gonna be in debt for the rest of your life, but Miss Pearly gotta get paid.
Well, she clearly don't have no problem morally with taking advantage of the peoples.
See, Lloyd, if you'd have been with me, I've been like, Lloyd, you don't need that.
But see, I ain't had no buffer. That's the point I'm trying to tell you. I ain't had no buffer.
See,
I had nobody. I was trapped.
See, Lloyd,
I was trapped in the closet.
Nope.
Don't nobody say nothing when the Indian folks got the store down in the hood and they charge $1.39 for the
yes, I do. I will go right past it and only get some.
No, that's not true, Ron. Because I went to a gas station up here, and
Habib.
Well, it may have been owned by Habib. I don't have complete proof that it was owned by Habib, and I can't let you know.
You gotta hit yourself too because you said, "Yeah, I mean."
Why do I hit myself?
Because you right there.
I was repeating what he said. I was repeating what he said.
I can't refute that it was owned by Habib.
Okay, but it could have been owned by Habib.
Oh my gosh!
So anyway, I walked in, and y'all remember the little Debbie honey buns?
Yeah.
Okay, so I went. I had to go pick up something for Grandma Noise, and I said, "Well, let me just get like one of them little honey buns because it was early in the morning." And I said, "Well, I can just go one of these and I'll eat that on the way back." And that, and so they usually like back, in our day, they've been 50 to 75 cents our whole life. And so once again, I took it up to the counter and it wasn't no price on it. I said, "Well, what's the price on it?" And he said, the lady, the little Wahite lady behind the counter said it was $1.98. And I said, "The devil is a lie."
He said, "Hell,
I can get a whole box for $1.98.
Right. She was like, "Would you like to get one?" And I was like,
No, can't do that.
$1.98.
That's a box of honey buns."
I said, "Ma'am." She said, "I don't make the prices." I said, "Well, you should talk to Habib because this is just wrong."
God damn, that was racist.
I own that one now. I own that one.
Oh my god!
Yeah, one of them little bitty honey buns for $1.98.
Well, honey buns I got smaller anyway. They ain't even them. They ain't them big ones that was about bigger than
them big ones.
Yeah, honey buns they got.
Hey, what is this? What is this?
What is who?
A hibachi truck. Why would that don't even sound right.
Hibachi food truck.
That don't even sound right.
And then if you make a right on Blake and follow it all the way around until it turns into Dollar Way, there is a Mexico Lingo Taqueria.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
And then if you follow it up till you go across Hutchinson, Lucy May's Southern food truck.
Nah.
Lucy
Mama
May.
Noise, look, all
Lucy
them
May.
food trucks you got. You got food trucks everywhere.
And that's only 2 of about 15. Why you talking about none?
15.
But see, here's the problem, though. My grandmother went to one of these places, and they sold a watermelon on the side of the road, and it was $12, and it wasn't even sweet. So can you really? So now you got us questioning all of it.
You know where the dollar. You know where the dollar Family Dollar is, right there on Cherry Street, right?
Right.
I do. I actually know where that's at.
Burrito King and Aisha's Fish and Chicken. They right next to each other, right at
Look at
16th and Cherry Street.
Get you some burritos.
I don't think those things are there.
Mama Noise, y'all talk amongst yourselves. Go ahead.
Get you some burritos, Mama Noise, and they get you some fish.
Matter of fact, the Family Dollar ain't even there anymore.
Oh well, damn.
Well, let me hang on.
Because I was kind of shocked. You know, you'd be like, okay, well, that should be able to stand the pandemic. Not that one.
Damn.
Aisha's Fish and Chicken is there.
Yep.
I ain't seen.
It's not a food truck though.
I
don't close until 8:30. Closed.
Yeah, right about now.
What time is it there?
7:30.
Oh, they close in an hour.
Yeah, go to mine.
See, I think that was where Mr. Noise had me at, rolling through there at dark times. See, you ain't get me getting out of no truck at no after dark. And you know, when I called the post office and the dude said, "Oh, you down there in the Bloody Bluff?" I said, "What?" He said, "The Bloody Bluff."
But so Chad said, don't sleep on a hibachi food truck. You gotta explain to me how the hell that's working on a hibachi.
He said it tastes like Benihana.
You gotta explain that to me, please.
Listen, I saw a
That's all hibachi is a grill.
I know, but you don't get no show on the food truck. Your ass is getting everything cooked on the
Hibachi's
grill.
not the show; it's the style of food.
Yeah,
you
but
everything
you up
on that
in
grill.
there.
It's everything cooked on the grill. It's just cooked on the grill.
They had one. I saw one. It was a part of a gas station. I just want to know why all these restaurants and stuff be trying to bust out at a gas station. I'm just trying to figure.
Because it's first of all, you don't have to pay for all the overhead.
Cheap real estate.
Right.
You just paying for a spot. You just paying for a spot now.
Lloyd.
Listen, I was just told by Anthony Bruce that the best breakfast place in the city is Better Way Food Mart, which used to be right around the corner from my house.
Off Ralph Avenue.
Off Ralph and K Run Road in Louisville.
Now we taking what Anthony Bruce says.
He ain't dropped off the White Castles. He ain't got the White Castles dropped.
Hey, wait a minute.
Wow. Are you saying Anthony Bruce has lost credibility?
Kind of sounds that way there, bro.
Wow.
Mr. Noise.
What's up, homie?
Did you see a place called Aisha's?
Ain't that his home?
On Cherry Street. Aisha. Al said Aisha's Fish and Chicken.
You muted Al.
Says they close at 8:30.
I've never heard of Aisha's. I have not seen Aisha's.
Listen,
it's there.
Google be putting a whole lot of
stuff. It might not
there.
be because some places didn't survive the pandemic.
There's a whole lot of places around here.
Y'all want me to call?
Call them and see.
Go ahead.
She's still there.
Go ahead and call Aisha.
Call Aisha and see if she's still there. How much longer is she gonna be there?
She got a time limit. I got about 3 more weeks. I got 3
Aisha, how much longer you gonna be there today? Well, if she gonna be there tomorrow, then we might see her tomorrow.
She gonna be like the ones over there. Certain places said we.
I gotta go by Cherry Street tomorrow anyway.
Well, they
so
said
this will work out. This will all work out.
You can swing by.
Okay. Chad is riding for the Benihanas for the hibachi in the chat. Talking about the hibachi truck.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that is.
Listen.
I tell you.
I said,
Aisha, sorry for you.
They gave you one. You didn't get a full ring before that popped up.
Right.
Like I said, Google be like, look, here's a place over here and over there. You really go pull up to that place and be like, none of these places are here.
My grandmother, there's a fish mart I grew up with here in Pine Bluff. Central Food Mart, Fish Mart. Amazing fresh fish every day. Because the lake's right here, the Arkansas River's right here. You can go get it all the time. So we used to get catfish from there, and that's how we eat our catfish. Grandma was like, "Let's go over here to our favorite fish place and get some catfish." I said, "Cool, Grandma. I'll run over here and get it. No problem." I mean, that place was so locked up tight. I said, "Man, what happened?" Pandemic, man. Pandemic crushed a lot of businesses. Crushed a lot of business. A lot of businesses in Arkansas didn't survive it. More specifically in Pine Bluff, it didn't survive it.
And mom and pops definitely didn't survive.
Yeah. Well, they wasn't surviving well anyway, because the city has shifted so dramatically. They just didn't. The activity is just different here. It's just different. So,
what's up, Miss
anyway.
Tara?
Hey,
Tara,
yeah, she said
Tara
hi.
finally made it. There she is. Yeah. Say hello to mom for us, Tara.
Oh, crazy. She's still crazy. I don't care what nobody say. Something wrong with her.
Ooh, Tara. Wow.
Dang.
But she said she got a love and hate relationship with Good Time, so I don't.
She did say that.
She said,
"You know what, Kyrie? Drink your water."
Until she apologized for that, she's
She's got to apologize. You got on an apology watch.
Oh man!
Wow. Wow.
She said she embraced her crazy, so there it is.
There it is. There it is. Did y'all see? Did y'all see that one of the girls that was trapped in the closet with R. Kelly? She's pregnant and engaged to him.
Okay, you gotta specify which one.
The Jocelyn Savage girl, I think is her name. Jocelyn Savage.
Pregnant by who?
R. Kelly.
On a conjugal visit.
It must have happened before.
They don't, nigga. He
It
been
could have been
locked up
before, because that's how it would be born.
She said she's pregnant with his baby. That's what she
Go
said.
over here and get us some conjugal visits.
She said, "I'm having your baby."
So you having my
I'm
baby?
like, R.
I forgot
Kelly.
how he went half on that baby. He been locked up.
That
Well,
is
I
the name of
guess
his song, right?
He may have gone up. She may have gone up there and gave him a little something.
He went and got some conjugal visits.
She said she's living in a condo that he owns, and now she's having his baby. And the black community, since she made this announcement, has been oddly silent. Because we understood.
Where is he locked up at?
Nigga is clearly lying. No.
Where's he locked up at?
I don't even know.
There's only 5 states that allow conjugal visits.
Only
Is Illinois one of them?
Is he in? I think he's in Illinois.
Mississippi, New York, California, South Carolina, and Minnesota.
Oh man!
What is that? It? Oh no!
Wow, Jocelyn.
Oh no!
What an angry web we weave, and first we practice to deceive.
Maybe he's in New York.
He did have charges in New York,
so he could be in New York.
So let's find out. Let's just do a real good, quick Google search. Where is?
It says he's locked up in hell right now. Is what it said.
Tara said that he recently got convicted in New York.
Yeah, but that don't mean he's there though.
Well, Tara.
He's serving out the first sentence first.
Tara is good at the
receipts. Correctional facility in New York.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of that little role that Cat Williams played, where he was in prison. The woman brought the baby. He's like, "I've been in prison for 5 years. That is a Caucasoid baby. That is not my
baby. A Caucasoid baby."
He was in Chicago. First, he was in Chicago Federal. So he was in Fed.
Right.
So he. Do you check federal penitentiary?
He's challenging. He's in Chicago.
He's in federal though.
Right, in the federal Chicago, and he's been convicted in New York. So at some point, he's probably gonna move over.
Well, if he's in Fed, he can stay in either one of them. If he's in federal.
Yeah. So Illinois is not one of the places that he can be bumping and grinding. See what I did there?
Check federal though.
They do see something wrong with a little bump and grind.
The Federal Bureau of Prisons does not permit conjugal visits.
So I don't know how she got half of that baby then.
Maybe it's immaculate conception, y'all.
No, it's immaculate turkey based.
Oh, you think she got him?
Hey.
She's like, let's go half on a baby.
Wait a minute, Tara said, hold on. The Feds does offer visits.
Now, I don't think all of them do.
Club Fed.
Because I said, Al just read said no federal penitentiary does it anymore.
Yeah, but okay.
According to FBP.gov, Federal Bureau of Prisons does not permit conjugal visits.
Wow.
He's had enough conjugal. He don't need no more.
No, I'm not saying he need any. I'm just.
But wasn't she one of the ones that testified against him?
I thought so.
I mean, in a manner of speaking.
So you testified against him. Now you're saying you got his baby and you're engaged to him.
So does the visits that he get, since he can't get the conjugal, is it just through a plexiglass?
They really don't even do that anymore since COVID. Everything's video. You're in a room. You go to the facility, but you're in a room. They're in a totally separate room, and it's all video conferenced in.
Maybe it was phone sex.
Nope.
That could be the case.
Nope.
Don't know how she got pregnant. So she gonna marry him and wait.
See what I did there?
But he got 30 years, right? So by the time he get out, he'll be.
He had one of the guards sneak some semen out, and they.
So what? Kelly be what? 80 when he get out. So it make up about 40 when he get out.
Yeah.
Well, considering that there was a bunch of women that got pregnant in certain facilities, somebody doing something. Somebody allowing.
Yeah, but she got to get in though, Mama Noise. She ain't getting in. They're not letting her in.
You don't know what is allowed if somebody got the right type of money. I've seen enough movies to see that certain stuff gets allowed, depending on if you got the right cash.
Tara said, if you ain't getting the nut, then why go visit? What's the point? Write a letter. Send a text.
Maybe she like the way he sing through the bars.
Nope.
Or he's saying either that. She like how he's singing to his roommate. One or two.
Nope.
His bunkmate.
I can't do it.
That's what she's claiming. She's claiming that she's pregnant. I don't know how it happened because the nigga been locked up for quite some time.
We got to drop for that.
Oh my!
What's that? Oh yeah, just straight ahead. Just lies.
Which explains why the black people have been very quiet about this.
Yeah, because we understand that this nigga is clearly lying.
No, she is clearly lying.
But I mean, we'll support you. We just won't say nothing.
Unless they got some type of medical thing that says he's trying to preserve life, and maybe some doctor there put it in on some ice and then out.
No. We're gonna support her right up until the point where she made the claim, and then we like this. Straight Homer Simpson. Yeah.
Homer Simpson.
How many
Straight Homer Simpson. Yeah.
Look, he was pissing on adolescent females. They ain't preserving nothing he got.
Well, that's true. But
Did he deny? I don't think he can deny yet until she had the baby, and he got to take a look at it.
What the?
She's the one claiming this. Now I ain't heard him say nothing.
Well, it's not like you really gonna get a bunch of R. Kelly interviews from jail. How about I ain't the baby?
I really don't want no R. Kelly interviews at this point. Like what? He don't have to say nothing.
Do we send Gail King in again?
Huh?
Do we send Gail King in again?
Yes, we send Gail in. Yes, we need to send in.
Robert.
Are you the baby?
Robert.
Oh my gosh.
Child. Or do we send Maury Povich?
Yeah, we send Maury because he can just clear that shit up in a minute. It won't even take him long to get to the bottom of it.
For a 2-month-old Robert Kelly Jr., You are
not
the pappy.
What if he started crip walking right there in the middle of the video, like right there in the jail cell?
And where's she gonna run? You know how they always run off back to the green room and collapse on the sofa?
Because you got to run somewhere.
Where you gonna go in the holding tank? I mean,
you got to run somewhere. You got to
run it. She's gonna run in a circle.
I was gonna say she's gonna run over and duck down by the snack machine. I guess probably. I don't know.
And then the episode concludes. You know, if you really want to know who the baby's father is, we'll help you.
We'll help you.
We'll help you find him.
That's a hell of a thing to do just to keep from paying the DNA test thing, right? You go and embarrass yourself on national TV.
They get a free DNA test.
Just to get a free DNA test. That's
a free DNA
thing
test. You get a free flight out to wherever they're at, and a free night stay at the hotel.
That's true. That's true.
That's a weekend for most people.
I wanted to bring up another video that we haven't had a chance to talk about this week either, and we saved it to Black Friday. Have y'all seen the Atlanta police officer video? I'm trying to find it. I thought I had it. Mama Noise, I know you and I shared it with each other.
What was it?
The Atlanta police officer video.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was extremely scary.
It doesn't sound like Al and
I don't remember her seeing that one.
Ron have seen that one yet. So let me see if I can. Okay, there it is, right there.
Okay.
It is interesting to say the least. I will see if I can pull it up here for us to consume. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll just,
Like I said, that's a new one you got right.
It is a new one. It is a new one. And it is gone quite viral, to say the least. And there's a very mixed bag of emotions tied to it. Some people, in order to appreciate it, you got to see it. You got to see it for what it is.
Oh no!
And so, I don't want to.
You don't want to spoil it.
I don't want to bias you guys on the video at all. I will let you see it for yourself, and then you can judge for yourself.
I know, but I'm going to. Put your hands behind your back. Mr. Brooks, I'm going to. Put your hands behind your back. Sir, you don't have to. You don't have to. You do not have to. I'm asking you, why am I putting my hands behind my back? You're under arrest. I'm going to sign the ticket, but why am I under arrest?
Sir, she's about to sign the ticket.
I'm going to sign the ticket.
She's about to sign the ticket. That's all you wanted to do is sign the ticket. That's all it is.
I'm going to sign the ticket.
That's all she
to sign the ticket. You told me you're not.
I'm going to sign the ticket now. Mr. Brooks, I'm going to sign the ticket. You don't have that option now. Why don't I have the option, Mr. Brooks?
I gave you two options.
She was just asking for your badge number at first.
I'm asking for your badge number, and I wasn't clear on why you weren't giving me your badge.
Sir, you don't have. Sir, you do not have to hold her like that.
Oh my God.
Sir, you do not have to drag her like that.
I'm telling you that I'm going.
Sir,
I'm going to
sir, you do not have to grab her like that.
I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. Why am I being arrested? Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested?
Sir.
Oh my God!
Oh.
I'm so scared. My God, please, in the name of Jesus, please, God, in the name. Why am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks? I'm going to sign the ticket. Mr. Brooks, why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? I don't understand why I'm being arrested. Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Tell me why I'm being arrested. I have the right.
Do not tase her. Sir, do not tase her.
Oh my God.
Put your hands behind your back.
Do not tase her. Do not tase her. What are you tasing her for?
I didn't tase her.
Why are you pulling it out?
Put your hands
this
behind your
is
back.
not compliant.
Put your hands behind your back.
So, obviously, Roland Martin and DL Hughley and a bunch of other people have posted that, reposted and posted it and commented and, once again, we catch the video at the height of the escalation of whatever took place. So we don't get a chance to see the entire video as to how they got to that point. I don't know. What are y'all thoughts on that one?
Regardless of how you got to the point, he had plenty of time to still to de-escalate. She actually de-escalated it herself. You telling me you couldn't make a change in your thought process at that moment to say, all right, let's do this. Let's sign it. Let's get up out of here. You was that feelings hurt that you want to continue to fight that just to lock her up. Come on. It literally had de-escalated itself.
Because I would imagine, based on his reaction, she was probably saying some slick shit.
She was probably. I ain't gonna say she
and,
was,
and he was just sick of it, and that's why he got to that place. But to your point, Ron, what's to be gained by what's the point? I don't understand what the point is.
His point was, I'm tired of you talking your ish. I'm gonna show you that I'm the one that's in control here, and I'm ready to put you.
You don't think she recognized that you're in control? You got a gun on
No,
you.
because she was probably talking reckless before, like, why I got to what's your badge number? What's your name? I need to make sure you get this on video, or whatever, trying to letting him know that you ain't running nothing here until he went ahead.
Was, she could have, and I hate to say the whole comply thing. In that situation, it wasn't a bad situation. It wasn't a crazy situation. She had opportunity to take the arrest. He had the opportunity to change his mind and say, look, it's not even worth it.
I think she would have served her. It would have served her better just to take the arrest and just say, okay,
sign the paper.
I'm not wrong, but I'm going to comply because you are clearly at an elevated thought process for whatever reason. And so now at this point, to de-escalate this completely, I will absolutely comply, and then we'll just work this out at the downtown.
Because he was butthurt. He was butthurt. She must have said something to him to get him to a level that he feel that she disrespected him some kind of way. She disrespected his manhood. So he wanted to show a point. But when you started to show your point and you see her turn docile, you had the opportunity to change at that point.
I just feel like when these type of situations happen, the police department got to step in and look at that person and say, bruh, you're not built for this job. Because everybody we can't have heightened emotions from everybody out there and you got a gun. So
facts and taser.
Yeah. Why you want a taser? What? This is tase worthy?
No.
Because he struggled to get her to the ground. He was struggling. And that's a good question. Why is it on the person more than the cop? And my only answer to that is very simple: because you want to live. I'll share something with you on this here podcast. I was pulled over by Chickasaw Park by a little small cop, and he thought I ran a stop sign. And he ran up behind. There were two cars. There were two of us driving, and I thought he was after the car that was in front of me. So he whipped out. He didn't whip out until the car that was in front of me whipped out or whatever. And so I thought he was after that dude because I was like, I ain't even done anything wrong. And so the car that was in front of me went, further. And he whipped around me, and I was like, oh, he's going to get that dude. But then he blocked me in. And I was like, why are you blocking me in? I haven't done anything. So then he got out of his car and pulled out his gun and said, get down on the ground. And then he went and opened my door and grabbed my shirt, and I got on the ground and complied. And I didn't put up no resistance. I said, what have I done? I don't understand what I've done. And so he put the handcuffs on me, put me in the back of his car. Now, another cop came and was like, what happened? And he said, and I could hear him talking. He said, well, he ran the stop sign. And the other cop was like, and you drew your gun on him? Why are you drawing your gun on him? Why is it escalating to this? And the other cop actually talked him down and calmed him down. Now, the first cop that pulled me over was a black cop. The one that saved me from getting shot in the back of the head was a white cop. Now the little black cop was a short, little skinny dude, and I didn't know that he had a propensity for doing these type of things. I found that out later, but that was the circumstances that I was in, and if I hadn't complied, I just wanted to go home. So I wasn't gonna argue. I can sort this out later, but I'm not gonna argue with you now while you got this gun on me. Ain't nothing to talk about. Now, turned out this dude was a bit of a coward on the force, and I just happened to have somebody that I knew, a sergeant on the force, and the sergeant forced him to drop the charges because he said, bro, if this goes to court, you're going to lose your badge because there's no reason to do what you did. And so he dropped the charges and he got thrown out. But the point is, sometimes it's just better to comply. It's just better to comply, and you can sort it out later. So,
yeah.
And by the way, thank you, Sean, for confirming that Better Way breakfast and lunch is fire. Thank you, Sean, because Mama Noise.
Sean's cosign. Yeah.
There's so many different sides to that clip. I'm sure her mouth wrote a check that her ass couldn't cash. I'm sure I ain't signing shit. I ain't signing shit. Blah, 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 blah. You can kiss my blah, 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 blah.
Right.
We can say black ass on her.
So I'm sure that was part of it. And then, like Ron said, at that point, he felt disrespected. However, to that brother, I would say, we have enough problems surviving your white coworkers. We don't need that same mentality from you.
Facts.
Because he could have easily said, ma'am, next time you might want to consider signing the ticket and fighting it in court. But to rough her up like that, I got no respect for him. No.
Yeah,
maybe that's what he might as well relocate because nobody in the community is going to respect him
at all
anymore.
And that's why I said he had all the time in the world to de-escalate it and change his thought process. He saw what she was going through, but he wanted to be big man on campus.
And by the way, Ron and Al, that ain't the first time somebody disrespected you.
Won't be the last.
It won't be the last. So is that what you're gonna do to every single person? Come on, man.
But to that young lady, I would say, ma'am, had he tased you and your heart went into an arrhythmia or defib or something, and your life was lost simply over a ticket infraction that you could have easily fought in court.
Yeah.
Easily.
If you felt it was invalid.
The goal is always to get home.
I understand. Matter of fact, it was hard for me to watch that because I remember being pulled over before, but he pulled me over, said I didn't hit my blinker when I changed lanes to get on the expressway. I was like, I was going to get on the expressway. Yeah, but you need to signal that you get ready to get on the expressway. And I was on a service road. And so since he did that, pulling me over, I stopped right in the median, which means he had to stand out in the street. Traffic, everything, all the traffic was happening because, I stopped exactly. You gonna throw the lights on? I'm gonna stop right here where you hit the lights at. Go ahead. And then this type of questioning I was getting, I felt my blood pressure rising. It was so belittling. It was, where you going? Do you live here? No, I'm visiting a friend. What street is that on? It's over on, I said the street. I don't remember there being a recording studio over. It's a house studio. I don't remember seeing a house studio over.
And you got to think a lot of those cops do it to antagonize you.
I mean,
to catch you in a lie.
To catch you in a lie, to do something to make you come out of character.
I mean, right. Because I was like, I got my children in the car. Hanaya is crying and stuff, and Zari is trying to calm her down. I am trying to hold my composure. I said, my kids are all upset. Sir, is there anything else you need? He still want to ask me even more questions. what are you doing out this time of night? It was unbelievable. I just was. He was like, well, okay, now I need your insurance. Then didn't ask. You know, it was way before. Let me see your ID or whatever. You don't even live in this area. So the freak what? I don't live in this area. I'm over here visiting. This time of night? What? Okay, I can't. But I did not. I answered everything. My hands was on the steering wheel. I made sure not to make no quick movement. You know, everything was laying in my lap. I mean, I was trying to make, like Tara said, I just wanted to make it home.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make it home. So if he wanted to do the song and dance and stuff, and then he left me sitting there in traffic waiting for him to come back after he spent a long time sitting in his car with the lights on, you know, trying to search and see if I have any type of warrants or nothing. I had nothing. It was like, sir, please. But he's still.
And it's sad that you.
Kyrie,
don't piss home ticket.
Huh?
You broke up, Kyrie.
You can take the ticket. Just take the ticket. Come home safe. That's the key.
Listen, you weren't gonna get no. I ain't signing and all that type of stuff. Just you know, just give me the. But that Lloyd always said that particular area is it's just a magnet. I had never gotten pulled over so much in my life, but in that area, you like, come on, really? That was crazy.
They'll make up any excuse they can to try to find a problem, but you just gotta listen. The goal is to get home. The goal is to get home. So just get home. I did want to show y'all something real quick. This kind of ties into our conversation yesterday and Tuesday. This is a post from somebody that I just saw. It said, let me pull it up here. It says, "Dear future husband," wait a minute. I want to make sure I'm reading it right. You know how your Facebook stuff resets when you actually get it, so it kind of resets. Yeah, but this one said, "Dear future husband, no football in the house," or something like that. You can't no watching football in the house.
Shit.
And to the point of where my Facebook friend who commented on it, he said, "Oh yeah, you're gonna be single."
Dang.
How do you, ma'am? You're not gonna have no husband. No football in the house? No, it's over for you. You're not gonna make it.
Dang.
It's a wrap. You might as well just go on and buy those cats now. You mean that?
Unless we have a in-law suite, and that becomes my
man
cave. If that's what you mean by no football in the house. So
no.
If I can walk through the breezeway and get over to the man cave.
Oh, you shouldn't have to sacrifice that.
No, you shouldn't have to do that though, right? Al, come on now.
You know what? That would be ideal for me. Whole separate quarters. That would be ideal.
Yeah.
But my God!
I'm not going to watch football.
Yeah, no, she not. That relationship is over. Matter of fact, if you say that on your first date, that's the only date you're getting.
Ma'am, you are seeking what was that Sylvester guy we was talking about earlier today?
Oh, that's what you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever his name was, that's what she wanted.
Yeah. So what are your likes? What do you dislike? What I like, sewing, and I like traveling, and I like going to different places. What do you dislike? Oh, I hate football. Check. Can I get the check? Let me get that check.
Hilarious.
It's a wrap. You got no shot.
Yeah,
No,
What you say?
that relationship is over, son.
Anthony Brooks.
Anthony Brooks, who's that?
Anthony Bruce said, "No Hallmark, no oxygen."
Right.
Lifetime.
That's right. No Lifetime. If that's what we're doing, then
Okay, so have y'all been keeping up with this whole Meg Thee Stallion, The Rock thing?
I was just looking at that.
So apparently, The Rock was on some interview, and he said, well, okay, I'll just let him say it. Hold on, I'll let him say it.
What celebrity would you want to be a pet to?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, that's a good one. Why Megan Thee Stallion?
Well, we don't have to talk about that. Okay? Denzel. I'll be a pet to Denzel.
You should tell me a different answer.
Well, that's what I wanted to say. I can't.
So that was his comment, and so I don't know if this dude is her actual boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend, or I guess he's the current boyfriend.
He's the ex-boyfriend.
And he said, all our dogs named after S. Just teach your wife to use seasoning. You'll be all right. Moana is the shit, though. Which I don't know why that was his response. Well, Megan finally responded, and she said, that's kind of like legendary. I'm kind of epic. And she said, I used to watch wrestling all the time, being from Houston, watching The Rock and how famous he is, how much of a mega star he is, and he wanted to be my pet, period. Like, we made it. We might be a little famous. That sounds like to me that your boy might be being replaced if given the opportunity.
He already was on the way out. Matter of fact, I was under the impression the first time I read the article that he was all jelly and everything, talking, trying to talk some sass. And you're like, sir, you do not want the smoke.
I feel like antagonizing The Rock is probably not one of the smarter moves you can make as a human.
I'm just saying, sir.
That's a big nigga.
You need to get somewhere.
That is a big nigga. That is and I'm using the word N-word. Yes. Big nigga. What I'm not going to do is antagonize a man that size. Like, we're going to have to figure this out.
I mean,
I'm going to antagonize the shit out of him.
Are you?
He got money. Hit me, mother. Hit me.
Oh, my God.
I see you play.
You're not that guy, Kyrie.
You taking a lick from The Rock so you can get paid?
Hell yeah. I'm like working. Y'all think I work because I like to work?
Okay, fair enough.
I'll take a right hook and be retired the rest of my life and will be perfectly fine with it.
Yes, The Rock is, I'm assuming, happily married.
Well, clearly.
I mean,
well,
maybe he just saw Meg was like, that look like
he's been remarried since 2019.
Yeah. I guess he looks at Meg and says, that could be a challenge. I like lifting
Facts. Tell him, Tara. You don't know if that it says he's not married. Okay, well, wait a minute.
Oh, he's married.
I thought he was.
Unless
maybe it's an arrangement.
He's married.
I was gonna say it's an arrangement.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson is married.
Yeah.
Has been married since 2019.
Because he divorced the one lady who's doing the football with him, and then he remarried a chick that almost looked just like her.
Well, that comes as no surprise.
Shout out to him though. I don't want the smoke. I'm good on that. I don't even want the lick.
Listen, there's that.
That's like them dudes that used to say I could whoop Mike Tyson. Listen, it's not a challenge that I need in my life.
Nope. You want your teeth, and you want to make sure that your brain stays in your head.
The one dude on airplane took a lick from Mike Tyson. He was knocked out. He was asleep.
He was asleep. 99.
But he's at the bank after that.
Yeah, but we don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think he got paid, Ryan. It didn't work out.
And I don't know if
he's a dumbass if you didn't get paid.
He's suffering from CT. What was it? He might be suffering from CTE.
I'm trying to build generational wealth.
Can I give y'all the you need to get your life right with the Lord night of the moment of the night.
Oh damn.
This is you need to get your life right with the Lord moment of the night. And we're giving this award to Earl Thomas. Y'all remember Earl Thomas? Used to play for the Seattle Seahawks and the Ravens.
Yeah.
Started having some issues in his personal life, and he got, I think he and his brother ran a train on somebody, or
what?
They did a threesome on some girl or something. Him and his brother, and his wife found out, and so they divorced or whatever, and it's just been going bad. And then he got kicked out the league. Didn't nobody want to sign him, and so it's just been a bad run for Earl. Well,
Earl,
this is at this point in the story, this is where the music God is trying to tell you something would start playing, because Earl house caught on fire, and according to authorities, the officials, the firefighters, they said they believe that it was struck by lightning.
Oh damn!
And it could be there. It was, and the fire was under control, though the crew was there for hours. Now, here's all I'm gonna say to Earl, bruh. Surely where you live, there's a church somewhere close by. What I would do if I was you is I would go in. Don't nobody gotta be there. Just go in and just kneel at the altar and say, whatever you do, just apologize.
I mean,
just tell the Lord you're sorry. Sometimes that's all God needs is an apology.
And if you don't want to do it, Amazon has Bibles that you can buy. They would deliver.
Buy your Bible or something.
They would deliver it next day on Prime. You can get it
on Amazon Prime.
On Amazon Prime, you can get it within 20.
But does the Lord need you taking discounts to get repentance? Like if you're using Prime, you're not paying for shipping.
Hey,
and in his situation, he might need to pay for shipping.
At this point, the faster you get into your hands,
that's true. That's
probably better.
It's bad, man. The brother is having a hard go of it. But y'all know at some point over the next 6 months, he probably gonna end up being a preacher, right? Y'all know that, right?
Oh my gosh.
That's usually how this story's end.
Say what? How does it end?
He gonna end up somebody's preacher. He gonna end up he gonna have an awakening, and then he'll say, nope. I did all these things, and once my house burned down, I realized that I needed the Lord. And then he'll give his life to the Lord.
God showed me the way.
Oh, that's a good strategy, Anthony Bruce. He can check into the hotel and get one of them Gideon Bibles.
He showed
I can't do it.
And he can take the Bible and they ain't gonna say nothing to your Bible.
No, you can't take it, Ron. You can't take it. That's stealing. You can't steal the Gideon Bible.
Bruh, that is the most stolen
item
in the world.
Remember, we had the Gideons come to the church one time, and they said that's the purpose of it being there.
Yeah,
it's, it's not really supposed to stay just there. You read it there and then put it back.
Oh, they want you to take the Bible.
That's the goal. They're gonna replace them.
Oh,
they're gonna replace them if it's taken. They hope that.
I never took it because I was like, that's stealing. Why would I steal the Bible?
No, they want you to take it.
Oh, that should have been written in there.
Now,
they stamped everything else in the Bible. They should stamp that in there. Take this with you.
See, next time you go to the hotel, take a towel and take a Bible and watch your bill have a towel on there, but not the Bible.
But not the Bible. That is true. They don't charge for the Bible. Well, because and they take the Bible, I'm assuming, Tyler, because they want to get closer with the Lord.
Yeah.
That's the they hope
at all the nasty, dirty shit you did at the hotel, you need something to cleanse your soul.
Or you might need it because you've been laying on them nasty sheets.
No.
Or what happens when they get to the 10 Commandments in the Old Testament? They're reading and then they run across "Thou shalt not steal." Do they take it back?
Well, inside the cover of the Bible, I believe it has information on what the instructions. So it's not stealing. They're giving it to you. And besides, one of the other things you didn't mention is for people who go to hotels and thinking about taking their lives.
Yeah. The CNN poll said that they confirmed that the Bible is the most stolen book in the world.
The most stolen book in the world.
In the world.
What an oxymoron that is. He's still in the Bible.
The word of the Lord.
The word of the Lord. That
That's
just
damn.
seems weird to me.
That seems wrong, doesn't it?
It
Everybody
feels
knows
like
that's
it.
wrong.
But in Earl's case, I would recommend it. He got to do something to change this thing up.
See, I was trying to get Earl to buy the Bible by having it shipped to him.
I think he should buy it. I think stealing is just going to bring more bad mojo. He got to switch the karma around.
Because the way
right now.
The way he going right now, he been and stole the Bible. His car been broke down on.
Do you know what the odds are of your house getting struck by lightning? They're not good. It's the same odds of the Mega Million.
Yep.
Hey, bro. You and I both know. I know very well. She happens to be a member of the blue and white family. Young lady struck by lightning twice.
Yeah. I don't know how she pulled that off, but yeah. Did she give her life to the Lord?
Oh, she was a minister at one time.
Okay. There you go.
I think she's cuckoo, but
now Al is not the only person who digs deeper here on this show.
Mom Noise, that light in your face got you looking like a Wahite.
You know what, Lloyd?
No, I was just commenting on it. It's just
see, I was gonna say a bright Indian, not a Wahite.
You know what, Kyrie?
There's probably no way either one of us can make it out of this segment without getting.
God damn, that was racist.
We was already there, so Mike will continue.
I was going to say is
I did not know that. Go ahead, Mama Noise.
Go ahead, Mama Noise. Private chat.
Not know what.
That ain't got nothing to do with you. That was for Al.
Okay. Is that it says here when I looked a little deeper that these Bibles in the hotel are not left there haphazardly, but they are distributed by the organization as a means of evangelism.
You already said that.
No, but I'm just saying, so you don't think that folks is just, I know that they said it's the most stolen and things like that, but if you using the Gideons as part of the statistic, that's not accurate. They're not stealing.
It's like legal stealing is what you're saying.
I don't know that is using the Gideons. You threw that out there because the CNN article said that most churches have Bibles in the back of the pews and they get stolen from there as well. So you threw Gideons in the
yeah, I put the Gideons out there because I know we personally interacted with them and they were explaining the purpose of it.
Oh,
so wait a minute, hold on.
They've been up on the hill as well.
So wait a minute, hold on. So you're saying people go to church, walk into the church, see a Bible, and say, I don't have one. Let me just take this one.
Oh,
maybe,
but you make it sound so malicious. They may come in assuming that the Bible is there for them to take,
right?
Because it doesn't have a name in it,
right?
But out of all
there's
places,
no instructions. This is the property of da 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 da.
Right. Out of all places, where's the one place you should get a Bible for free at?
You would think that
at the church.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have to wait until you get baptized. That's when we give ours out. But I'm sure if somebody just came and asked for a Bible, we would probably more than likely provide them with one. But generally, churches give you a Bible and a certificate after your baptism.
I mean, yeah. So Lloyd, how much bad juju am I gonna get? Because I usually take the Bible out of at the hotel and usually to prop something up because usually there's something wobbling.
Nope.
That's bad. That's bad, bro.
Yeah.
That's bad. It's probably a level 2.
That book in that drawer is the only thing not nailed down in the room.
It is the only thing not nailed down. That's the only reason
that's exactly right.
Every time I something I can use in the hotel. They got a little bit
of the remote control.
And the remote control. I need a remote to turn the TV.
I don't think that's a good thing. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's a good thing.
Next time I travel, I'll try something else then.
Yeah.
Take the shower curtain. Why do hotels not have a plastic liner?
They do.
Good question.
They figure you ain't staying long, and
no, depending on which hotel you go to. Like Hilton's and all them, they have the plastic liner with the curtain.
I bet you they ain't cleaning them curtains though.
Oh my gosh!
I bet them curtains.
It depends on which Hilton, because I stayed at what was that by Hilton? Something by Marriott by Hilton, or no? It was something by Hilton.
By Hilton, yeah.
And they had a cloth shower curtain.
Yeah,
everything got wet.
And no, Andy Bruce, I'm not using ice bucket because I have to drink and I like ice in my drinks. So using the ice bucket to prop anything up is just a bad idea.
Well, that's why they put the plastic on the inside of the ice bucket for you to put your ice in that.
I would think that there's more of a propensity that the shower would be clean if it's a glass shower door.
Yeah, I've never had the fortune of being able to afford a hotel with shower glass.
Yeah, a lot of hotels are going
shower doors.
Yeah, a lot of hotels are going to that now. When you start going to a lot of the ones that are remodeled, they got the glass shower doors now.
Yeah, so they can spray it down and keep it moving instead of all that old stooping down in the.
Yeah, because they started to take tubs out. You don't. A lot of new hotels don't have a tub.
I ain't trying to sit in no tub at no hotel.
Okay, I don't think anybody else is either. They like, look, most people trying to wrench off, as my grandmama say, and then go on.
Wrench off.
That's right. Wrench yourself on off and get yourself all soaked up, wrench off, and keep on moving. You ain't gonna stay there trying to soak in no tub where 1,000 people don't take a bath in there.
Yeah. Speaking of football, this is a big football weekend. Started last night with the New York Football Giants, and they played the Patriots, and the Ravens played the Titans. Tonight, Atlanta has played, and a few other teams are playing tonight, and there's 4 games tomorrow. So it's a big, and one on Sunday, so you'll get a chance to see some football.
So
this ain't football.
Well, I mean, this is as good as we get for right now, Al. It's better than what we've had. We've had nothing.
I take it.
The last 4 weeks, we've had nothing.
That's like paying Red Lobster to smell the garlic butter that they're going to put on the crabs.
Gotta take
you don't get to eat it. You just get to smell it.
And I can't keep watching reruns of last year. It's starting to bother me.
I've watched as many. I've been watching as many shows.
You should have been watching USFL.
I did watch USFL. I watched the whole.
I watched some of that. I didn't like it.
I loved it.
That's like that Hall of Fame game was trash.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame game was horrible.
Well, the Hall of Fame game is always trash.
Lord, had you not like the first person when they do the first person view on the USFL and the running back is run out a receiver and they're about to get tackled, you get to see that from a first person view. Dude, I loved it. That is great.
I just didn't like it.
I just want to see the guys.
But I probably didn't like it because I'm a loyalist. I don't need new racism in my sports. I'm comfortable with the old racism that I've grown accustomed to.
See, that's because you're accustomed to Cracker Barrel, and you just
exactly. I want the crispiness on my pancakes, and I don't need nothing.
So how did Watson do tonight? I know they up 24-13. Wonder how Mr. Watson did.
I know the center got hurt early.
Ooh.
So they carted him off early. I said, well, that's just karma right there. That was rude. I apologize. That was rude.
Were you going to mention that Chili finally found love?
To a white man.
Do what?
Chili has finally found love.
With crackers?
Nope.
Yeah, she did. She really did.
Why you gotta say it like that? You get the button.
No, chili and crackers.
That's a whole meal.
Oh, I'm talking about chili from TLC.
Oh, I didn't know you was talking about. Well, you got to clean that up.
I said chili found love. I didn't say nothing about
chili and crackers. Chili and crackers been together for a long time.
Ever.
I didn't know you was talking about chili from TLC. You got to be clear.
I know she's saying
Who's
that
she in love with?
Well, like Tara said, they trying to say just friends, and he's in the middle of a divorce, but he sure is kicking it up deep. with Chili in Hawaii.
Who is he? Who is she in love with?
Matthew Lawrence.
The dude from Boys Meets World?
Mm.
What the fizzy?
We all know he liked the chocolate, so then there's that.
That's true, them Lawrence brothers.
But how come they not giving her pushback like they did
Serena?
No, not Serena. The other girl that started a relationship before he was completely divorced. What's the girl we always say can't sing? Yeah, Alicia Keys.
Because anybody want Matthew Lawrence in the first place.
Nobody want it. Nobody want it.
Nobody want that dude.
Oh my gosh.
They really didn't even want him on the show. Like he was there, and it was like, oh, that's right, that other dude's on here too.
I mean, listen.
So, I like Boys Meets World. I used to listen. If I was going to do an interracial relationship, it'd probably be with Topanga.
See that there?
But she got the perfect name for it though.
Well, she got a black name and she was black thick.
Yeah, she was.
Mama, no, she was black thick now. She was. Topanga was thicker than a Snicker.
So that's why you like watching the show.
No, that's not why I like watching the show. Because while I said it, I'm not stuttering. Stop that.
You are kind of struggling.
No, you want me to be struggling, but I'm not.
Come on then.
I'm very clear about my thoughts.
Come on, Cletus.
While I'm saying I wouldn't mind an interracial relationship with her, there's no way I could do it. Because number one, she's too young. She's too young. I don't want no. Let me tell you something. I just saw Rita Ora, the singer Rita Ora. She just married a dude. He's 50 and she's 41. Now you say 15 years, that's probably in the window. But to me, if we ain't watch the same cartoons and listen to the same music,
what did you say?
What are we gonna talk about?
50 and 41?
50 and 41.
How old do you think Chili is?
9 years.
Chili 51 and Matthew can't be 40, 41, 42.
That's young to me. I don't want to. I got to keep it at least in a 5-year range.
I mean, 10 years is not a big difference of what they seen between those 10 years.
A decade, Ron?
That's not that big. That's not that big, man.
You don't think that's too big? I think that's too big.
It might be a little bit.
10 years. I mean,
I can't have you saying Drake is the best rapper of all time. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh my God.
Well,
I can't have you out here talking about B2K is the greatest R&B group ever. I'm gonna have a problem with that.
it's all about how you brought up. It's all about how you brought up.
But that's what I'm saying, Ron. She brought up with a whole different thing.
That's mama them. That's mama them bad issue. They was doing that jacked up shit.
I agree with you.
Tara said the that's not a big difference. She don't see the difference.
No,
I was gonna say I agree with you, but I tell you one thing: if Kelly Rowland, if Kelly Rowland ever answers my DMs,
yeah. What's the age difference on you and Kelly?
11. I would throw that whole argument out the window.
The whole argument's gone.
Yeah.
It's all about who it is.
Completely disagree with you.
But Al, Kelly has stated publicly that when you're done with her, she don't want to feel her legs. Are you prepared to put in the kind of work that her legs go numb?
Either way, she probably gonna go numb. I'm a big guy, so.
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
Like you say, Al, she never said how she didn't want her legs to feel numb.
I'm
She
a
just said
big guy. She's probably gonna go numb.
Oh my goodness! He said, one way or another, your ass is going numb. I can't.
It's all perspective.
It's all perspective. It's about perspective.
Hey, Tara, I was talking about that this morning. She said her age group is 45 to 55. Now, look, I told this lady this morning, I said, I don't know what's wrong with these girls. The problem is, now, look, they keep going to these younger dudes. They got some of these dudes that are widows, that are single, that's retired and got benefits and got their own house and their own car. You better quit playing some of these.
Would you go up, Al, to the 60s? 65. What's your limit? Because we always talk about going down, But for the right circumstance, would you go up?
Yeah. What's her name? What's the chick from Country Wayne?
Miss Rowe
with the gray hair.
Yeah.
What you say there, Kyrie?
Catch a
Kyrie
case.
got excited. Did you see how excited he got just now?
Hey, that woman, boy, Lord have mercy.
So I made a mistake just now, y'all, because I was gonna pull up some pictures, and I typed in older black cougars.
Nope.
And you can't type that in on Google because they see that differently than what I saw. I was just thinking of images, and they were thinking of something else. So just FYI, don't type in older black.
Now it's gonna be in your news feed. I just want you to know.
Right. I'm happy.
I didn't hear you, Ron. I mean, Al.
I said, of course, Ron is typing it in as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Rolanda Rochelle is only 54.
Yeah, she's 54. So that's in your window. That's in the window.
Well, I never gave a window.
Oh, that's right. You didn't give a window. You're right.
Yeah, I never gave a window.
I know what my window is.
Our personalities have to click.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's so.
I don't have a problem with that. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
God forbid something would happen to me, Mama Noise. But do you have a window? Or would you remarry? Would you not remarry?
No.
You done with? How you gonna get your rocks off then? You just gonna?
What?
No, I'm just asking you.
You ain't asking me.
It's called a rose.
I don't have that problem.
Oh, Lord. Tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree.
Well, now, Mama Noise.
She gonna take one for the team.
She said, "I will figure that part out." But I'm not.
Can't believe you would even say such foolishness.
You remember that? You remember that little power scooter thing, right?
Nope.
What was that thing called? The little wheel thing.
What was it called? The scooter with the extra attachments.
I forget what they're called.
I forget what it's called too, but it ain't for the squeamish.
So Al, I'm gonna help you with your age range. I'm just gonna throw some names out.
Oh God.
Let me know if they fit within your age range potentially.
Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. There you go.
Oh damn! So you pick Shaka Khan.
Yes.
I think you and Drunk Shaka would be great together.
Nope.
Beverly Johnson.
Talking about my Sarah.
Beverly Johnson is she still getting it done?
She's 60. What is Beverly? She's 62. You said no to Gail Kim. She was 60. I mean Gail King. She's 61.
Yeah, we already talked about Gail.
Oh, that's cuz.
I can't remember. You said yes to Oprah. You say yes to Oprah?
No, I had back-to-back no's. No.
Oh, so you lost Oprah. You lost Oprah. That's a lot of money you lost, bro.
That's a lot of money.
What was that term we learned from Dr. Sneaky Link? Yeah, I'll be Oprah Sneaky Link.
Right,
you be a Sneaky Link.
Lynn Whitfield.
That's where I get shot by Stedman.
So Lynn Whitfield.
Absolutely, yes.
Ooh.
Who is this?
Lynn Whitfield.
Lynn Whitfield. She's 63.
Oh Lord.
Tina Knowles.
Clearly, you didn't pay any attention to the movie Thin Line because that wasn't just acting. I don't think. I think she channeled something there.
Facts.
Hey.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do what you got to do.
So we can kind of see where Al's age range really is. You know.
Okay, so I don't mind.
So like Angela Bassett.
There's a 7-year window, is what he's trying to say. 7 to 8 year window.
Angela Bassett, in my mind, is 35 years old.
And getting younger. Now, Al did say on his number, he did say yes to Felicia Rashad. She's number 10 and she's 68.
Well, I don't know how many brothers would say no to Felicia Rashad. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Felicia Rashad is still.
Yeah, she can bring her sister too.
How about that? How about that?
I'll bring her sister.
What's that? 68.
Debbie still got it going on.
So hey, ain't nothing wrong with them older cougars, man.
Oh my God.
All right, well, there it is. Mama Noise, if you tried to move on past me, I would haunt your life.
I'm not going nowhere, baby.
I'd be sitting in the room while you was trying to move on, and I'd be like, you better not touch it. Yeah. I would say it out loud. Now, y'all might not hear me.
Hannah and I would be like, who is this?
Listen,
See, Lloyd, you gotta be more petty in that.
Stay away from my daddy.
Lloyd, you gotta be more petty, though. You can't just be saying something in the air. You gotta make that nigga catch a cramp every time he about to start. I'm talking about a good
Oh
cramp.
my gosh, Kyrie. And I can't even go walking without some man saying, you married? And I like, who is this man? Yeah, she married. You ain't see her ring on her finger.
My baby. She got my back.
I'm like, Hannah, I got this.
She got my back.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Zaria was on the other hand talking about, do you need my dad's phone number?
So Zaria used to introduce me to people as she say, "Hi, my name is Azaria." When she was a little baby, she say, "Hi, I'm Azaria, and this is my friend Daddy."
My friend Daddy.
This is my friend Daddy. That's how she would introduce me.
Is it like the uncle cousin?
Right. and Zaria was like she would act like a wingman. I had to stop. I said, "Baby, you're a little too friendly to people. You can't."
All them ladies. She's so cute. Is your daddy single?
And she would say, "Nope."
She didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah, she didn't know. And I ain't playing.
I changed mine as ringtone on my phone.
Uh-oh.
Really? What did you change it to?
Twerking for Jesus.
Twerking for Jesus.
Nope.
It's a new ringtone, but it.
For those who have not tuned into the Saturday night show, and by the way, we do have a Saturday night show this Saturday as well, so tune in. But Twerking for Jesus, I don't know, man. We're gonna have to have a meeting because there's a part of me that wants to change the overall. Mama Noise. I'm just saying.
For Jesus. Keep the Lord in mind.
Keep the Lord in mind. Why you got the dirty wine?
In the club.
Mama Noise. You always gotta leave the screen. Why you gotta always leave the screen? I don't understand that part.
Keep playing that. You remember that bolt of lightning you talking about with Earl?
I'm just saying, you gonna keep on playing.
Keep it up.
Uh-oh.
I'm not here for it. We got too many irons in the fire. You better get right.
You're right. You know what? Let me stop. You're right. I don't need no lightning in my grandma's house.
But the funny thing is, dude, I went to YouTube. There's a lot of twerk songs for Jesus.
Nope.
Are there a lot of twerk songs for Jesus?
Oh no. See, don't
More than
listen
I thought
to
there would
Kyrie.
be.
Really?
Don't listen to Kyrie.
So twerking is it because there's a cardio tied to it or what? What's the reason?
For Jesus.
I don't know.
It's in your mind now.
There are quite a bit of twerk songs for Jesus out there.
She said, "Keep the Lord in mind."
Drop it low.
Why you dirty wine?
Nope.
My part is when you get to the pearly gates.
Nope.
Drop it low for Jesus.
Lloyd, did you mention that Nipsey Hussle gets a star on the Walk of Fame?
I did not hear that. So you are breaking news here right now.
On August the 15th, on his 37th birthday at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
10 a.m. Pacific time, he will receive a star on the Walk of Fame.
That's what's up. Shout out to Nip. Rest in peace to Nip. One of the guys who was next. I think he was next, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
One times.
Yeah, man. That's awesome. I guess that's it. We done broke as much stuff today as we possibly can. We really did not get to the show that we had scheduled last Saturday because Cuz came on and
he loved to do it.
It just kind of the whole program just derailed. So we're gonna try to get to it for real this week.
30 bitches.
Yeah, it's an interesting subject matter that we got this week. So y'all come check it out. It should be we're gonna have fun. You know, we like to laugh on this show, especially on Saturday night when we all liquored up.
I gotta get a new bottle, man. I need a new bottle.
I don't know. I think I might just stick with what I had.
What?
I might not get a new bottle.
Find me some harder mic. That's not it.
She didn't hear it.
No.
She didn't hear it at all.
Yeah, she heard it. She heard it.
Who's Mike?
No,
Who the hell is Mike?
First of all, you heard Mike's ass whooped. Talking about you need a harder mic.
Eliminate the
She didn't hear it. She still ain't heard it.
the black cherry.
Nope. Mike try to show up here talking that you talking right now, and I'm the dude in the courtroom.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
Tara's making a suggestion. She said try the Crown Royal lemonade.
Man, I still haven't found. I've seen it in the store, and every time I try to go get it, they're always out of those.
That's
I feel like if Mama Noise were to try that, she wouldn't wake up until Tuesday show.
I think you are correct.
They're not. I don't take it from me.
Nope. You get ready to say something, Kyrie. Look at the look on your face. Something's going to fall out.
Vonda said they're not this strong.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, even Vonda said they're not this strong.
Okay. See, Mama Noise might not be as bad as you think.
Now, me saying they're not that strong, Mama Noise, yes, you had worry. You was right to be worried if I said they wasn't that strong.
Come on. I don't have a thing for brown liquor.
You can't taste the brown liquor.
Mm.
You taste most
IRS is good as hell. What is that? What is IRS?
Lemonade, Royal. I think he's trying to say the Royal Crown stuff. It's going off something else.
It's pleasing to the palate. Look how
them Zetas do.
Yeah,
she phrased that is pleasing to the palate.
Yeah. Only one that's not that good of the crowns is the regular Crown and Coke. It's got a very weird taste at the end.
I don't like no.
It's probably not real Coke.
It's not close. It's
probably an old cheap Big K cola.
Big K. I was getting ready to say it's a Czech cola.
It tastes like the old Big K or Czech cola when you drink it. It does not taste like a real true Coke.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow, so y'all just make sure y'all pull up and let's have a good time collectively as a group. Let's have a good time tomorrow.
Have a blast. It's a Saturday night.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Don't have to work Sunday.
I do not have an update other than he is doing better. That he's going through his process.
And continue to pray for
I have not heard anything about John Gray at all. Have y'all?
No.
John Gray.
I have not heard anything.
Oh Lord, Chad, you don't need to be typing and driving. If you can't speak to it, don't worry about it. And it pick up your voice and what you really want to say, don't worry about it. We want you safe, Chad.
All you need to know is tomorrow night, Mama Noise will be dropping it low for Jesus.
Drop it low.
You will? Hallelujah.
Mama Noise,
don't listen to him.
That's Lloyd's other name, Jesus. Jesus.
Nope. Not gonna let you do it. You not get ready to block my blessing.
Mama Noise, if you want to drop it low for Jesus, you go right ahead. I'm not gonna stop you.
I don't want to talk to neither one of y'all.
You know, when you Google search John Gray, it just comes up author. not preacher. Just
you don't even say pastor?
Damn.
Wow.
Celebrate 3 days ago. Celebrate a miracle. John Gray returns after health scare.
Returns where?
I didn't read
the church service.
Oh, is he coming back home? He go back to the church?
He may have already been back.
He's got a full recovery.
Hang on to foxcarolina.com. Relentless church pastor John Gray will return to service Sunday after a health scare in July.
There it is.
According to the church, Pastor Gray's wife, Aventer, said he was admitted to the critical care unit in Alabama with a saddle pulmonary embolism.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's good.
The church said on Tuesday, Pastor John will return to both services at Relentless Greenville.
Wow.
He got back quick.
Ease up. Don't overdo it, my brother. Don't overdo it.
Yeah, don't come back trying to do too much now.
Chill for a little bit, man. It ain't gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else can get that money while you gone.
I do want to once again send condolences out to the family of comedian Teddy Ray. Again, very shocking set of circumstances, and we started the show with that information tonight. I'm sure none of us were prepared to hear that news, but that is the news that broke as we were coming onto the air, and we are profoundly saddened to hear that his life has been cut short at the tender age of 32. We hope and pray for his family and his friends and that comedian community connected to all death and beyond in LA. I know he meant a lot to a lot of people. So just want to send our thoughts and prayers to that group over there. So I think that's it, y'all. We'll be back tomorrow night for Uncorked Wine. And to the rest of y'all, enjoy your Friday night. Enjoy your Saturday morning.
Yes.
Yeah, so, and we'll be back to do it all over again tomorrow night. Until then, in the words of Smokey, peace out.
Peace.
We're talking.